It's okay. The mic's hot. It's okay, guys.
Okay.
Hey,
Mike.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
You're hot.
Woo.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, wait. Because this has to be put on YouTube.
Yes.
I cannot do bad wordsies.
No.
No hecking, none of them. Hi, everyone.
Not a hecking.
We had to hecking do this live because someone forgot to put up the flags. Because they're a dumb butt.
We had to be professional because we got our sub.
Yeah, we got a sub.
Got a
Yeah,
sub.
yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Does that make
Give
us
us-
doms?
Yeah, no, you can be a power bottom.
Try just
Those are not banned words. Everyone,
about 30 more seconds.
welcome to Hogwarts Prep.
Yay!
Oh, this is a 5th edition D&D game based in the Harry Potter universe in the 1940s. It's everyone's here's first campaign, so if you're new to D&D, come learn with us.
And laugh at us.
And laugh at us. Not just like faster. I was gonna say something.
He's shaking it.
Oh, I was gonna say shit. Hi everyone. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Jesus, the DM for you newbies. That means Dungeon Master.
Today I learned.
Woo! I was.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Oh, you found your wand.
I did. It was on the floor.
Yeah, we found it last session. It was next to my foot.
What
Yeah.
kind of dungeon?
I don't know why.
Huh? What kind of dungeon? A forest dungeon, and you'll see it in a minute.
Woo!
Introduce yourself.
Stephanie, I play Sonya, and I can tell your future?
Both.
Both.
Always both.
But you're also a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Flax actually directly behind you.
My Hufflepuff.
Does that matter anymore?
It kind of does.
It influences our character.
I paid $10 for each of these flags. It matters.
I paid good money.
I paid money.
Make it matter.
I'm Josh. I play Jericho, and he's a rogue, Hufflepuff, werewolf thing.
Yeah. You are definitely a noun. That is correct.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Ferris, a light domain cleric in Slytherin that's about to be going through terrible luck potion withdrawals.
Yay.
Those withdrawals, you know.
Yeah.
I've got to have it.
And I am Justin. I'm playing Osiris. I am a Muggle monk that is just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Feels, bro. Feels.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I play Bones, and I am a Gryffindor sorcerer that has wild
Maybe.
You're pointing at the right one.
Hey.
and a dragon brother.
And
Stay
she looks
tuned.
36.
Well, you are
And I'm old.
now that
You knew
it's
that.
fully painted.
It's just a disguise.
Oh, that's so cool.
Did you guys not see the fully painted version?
No.
Oh, here, pass it around.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Huh? Yeah.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
We're not
yeah.
related.
And
Yeah.
Get your card games right.
Yeah.
It's obviously
Hi,
chromium.
I'm Jess. I play Neff. I am also sick, but
Magic.
I'm a Hufflepuff barbarian who likes to hit things with her maul, and yeah,
I'm new,
that's
you know.
pretty much me.
But I just make
But I'm
decks.
sick, so I'm sorry if I sound like crap.
it's the best you can be.
Yeah.
But all right, thank you guys for our announcement things, and I always forget. On the left side, you can actually look at everyone's characters, and like if you are interested in their sheets and stats, yeah, they're on the left side.
Which
Yeah,
way? For us?
you're that way. You're yeah.
That way.
Mine is- see,
That way.
There you go.
that
See,
way.
you're all in the same direction.
Woo, that way.
it's sage left, if that matters to you guys.
Yeah.
We do have a Ko-fi, so if you guys feel like for other reason donating, because we're cool, do that. But just give us
This is what you're
a
into?
subscribe it. That's
Yes.
important. Do that. I guess that's it. No one has any other intros, things,
In
or
the
whatnot,
family
right?
way.
You know YouTube personalities normally
Game of
leave at the end to say like,
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
to
But
come
like,
up to
I don't
you.
have time to do that at the end
Speaking of
because
nipple.
I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning.
you're right though.
Show. He has a show.
You show
On Saturday, I'm playing 420 Fest in Denton. Bring a bunch of weed
tacos.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and eat some tacos because it's at Killer Tacos. I should tell people that.
Killer
Yes.
It's at Killer
tacos.
Tacos. It's a restaurant with tacos and metal music.
Hell
That's-
yeah.
You can't ask for more. Oh, and Saturday there will be a special. Our first episode of Club Roll with Us will be put at a Dream Productions YouTube page. It went well. I fell and hit my head on the chair.
No.
That was
oh my
fun.
god.
That was fun.
You didn't edit it out, did you?
Oh no, of course
Oh
not.
my
You're like, it's really,
Really?
Yeah,
most
when
of
I
the
fell
video.
because I was like sliding, and then I like, oh shit, there's a lot more space here than I thought. Oh fuck. And
Oh no.
look, watch that part. All right, well let it try. Hi, we weren't talking about beans at all.
Or the footage associated with them.
Yeah, but
Oh,
let's do a little bit of recap.
Oh god.
For last week's game. Yeah. So, I know. It's this. Huh? Yeah, it's a Bart song. So, the party was split. I don't know how to read.
That's what we are when
The
we're
Sparty. The
We're
Sparty.
Sparty.
Yeah, that's the team name, Sparty.
We're
So
Sparty.
the party was split.
Sparty dick.
Ferris, Sonya, and Jericho were in the forest. Jericho still trapped in the maze spell, with Sonya and Ferris discussing what to do. We had a little conversation about how they got out of the ministry's holding cells. Ferris explained a little bit of Omni the Witch that gave him the option, and they teleported out with a little contract was officially unofficially made.
That's
with
pretty
the-
official, bro.
Yeah, pretty official. With the pact that Jericho also made, there was a specific item that he requested from that pact, and that voice was what let you out of the maze. And once you found the book, you materialized in this plane of existence. Neff, Bones, and Osiris, along with Brolog, Bones' dragon brother, and the rest of the Omega Guild, they were planning on what to do to defend against the werewolf attacks. Kids learned about the magic and the magical world and how it did exist. With some planning and scouting and recruiting of different materials, the party did reunite in the forest, discovering there were 30 men near the old trap where you guys found not that long ago. You discovered that these men were also werewolves, and the reason why they went to the traps was they thought there was going to be some food. But you guys pretty easily defeated these more or less powerless people, since they cannot shape into werewolf form, and they're extremely curious as to why you can in broad daylight.
Rip and fucking tear, bud.
So that's where we're gonna start. You guys managed to intimidate them severely and push them into the pits, and
That's our.
I have the tent.
oh, you have the tent?
Yes.
Yeah, the magical tent.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not out, so
Well,
I love Thomas.
yeah. So,
there. I have it now.
Can they see the dragon? Is something?
oh, they can't. I'm sorry. And
Oh, so cool.
yeah, somehow there you go. There's the dragon.
He's so
I'm gonna try my best not to make it blocking y'all's face, because that upsets me a little bit. But as we're starting, I need two things to happen.
Yep.
One, I need the proper music to play. Thank
Okay.
you, Tabletop Audio. You guys are the best.
Yay.
One day I will give you more than
Tabletop
25
Audio.
bucks. And second, I need you to roll in percentile.
Oh,
Oh, Here we go.
It begins.
It has begun it.
death is soon.
52.
52.
Oh
okay.
no, what did you
The new
do?
52.
What are you
I hope
doing?
like the flash shows up.
No paralysis, no paralysis, no paralysis, no paralysis, no paralysis.
And you're stuck
Why are you
like
giving
that.
away
That's an option.
Paralysis is a potential
Oh,
option.
you get a secondary effect.
Oh no!
Bad?
Double lucky.
Roll me a secondary percentile.
Oh,
I'm just getting more and more concerned as you ask me to continue rolling before the game's even formally started. That's a 38.
shit!
Permanently.
So the vampire's gonna come back.
Hey, I'll be old and you be stiff, you know?
Huh.
We're good.
Okay, these, you're surprisingly not getting anything negative.
What?
Surprisingly. For the next 4 hours,
Because he's
you're
lucky.
extremely friendly. In addition to that, you have very bad breath. Anyone within 2 feet can smell.
Oh, God.
Again, you got really good
Lucky.
things that happen
Yes.
with your,
That was probably the best bad outcome I think I could have hoped for there.
yeah.
It makes sense because you probably haven't brushed your teeth.
What
in
if we
whole
give him
while
a
'cause you've been
magical
in prison.
breath mint? Does that
Oh,
count?
And you're drunk.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gotten unable to communicate properly.
Who's he by?
We're about to know.
Everyone's that's within 2 feet. That is, your
Hi.
overwhelming werewolf
even more
sense.
heightened
Yeah. It's piercing. The stench of the liquid that he just drank smells like a horrible silver and sewage.
Oh, no.
And there's a huge grin as the luck withdrawals are making you feel like you can't do anything wrong and people love you.
Oh, God.
And that they're all just there to help you, man. They're just
I am so
I'm just
sorry.
gonna stare at him.
They're
and
just
shaking
there
my
to-
head.
they're there to please.
Oh, even more stinky.
So
That's like one long. So.
the
Yeah, I know, right? Two peas in a pod over here.
which kind of changes a little bit of the conflict that you guys had since you discovered the moth tattoo on him.
Oh, yeah.
So
Questions.
I still got answers, bud. What's up? How you doing?
Oh.
Not that friendly. You don't need to ross this up.
Can I get
But-
your number?
So there's still 3
In the pit.
Scottish men in the pit.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm still
some-
standing over them watching them.
Yeah, which you
Fuck
are raging.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna put a little counter on you
You're
just
sewer
to
phone.
show that you're raging,
Okay.
not that you're technically you're concentrating on it.
Yeah.
As long if you don't attack anything within the next couple of seconds,
Yeah.
your rage will fade.
Right.
Unless you want to use another bonus action to continue it going. But
Since I levitated them in there and now they're in the pit,
Yes.
I'm off of my concentration
yes,
for that? Okay.
yeah. Unless you want to keep concentrating on them for whatever reason, you don't have to.
Nah, I'm
Okay.
good. I think
All right. So as you
Dragon back.
levitated them inward,
How far down is the pit?
Oh,
I
did he
forgot.
put
10
the-
feet.
Did
10
he put
feet.
the underwear on? Because I
Yes.
don't remember you saying
Yes,
that.
he
either.
put the underwear on.
So my
But
eyes are
as you have,
uncovered from
yeah,
the dragon.
you
going,
have his clothing on. His
I do.
Yeah.
It's kind of loose.
Yeah.
But
So
sexy.
what do you guys do?
Okay.
You're still.
He's charmed.
So we found out
Charmed by myself.
that, and I'm just saying this.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She threw a pistol at me.
What you get? Raging. Friendly
Okay.
fire.
Just keep it going.
Put the pistol down.
Next to the
Okay. Yeah. You attack.
So,
So the attack. You keep going for the next 6 seconds. Yeah, you're right. Okay. What's up? What's up?
Crazy.
I'm just talking to everybody here, not in the game. So we found out last time that the alpha is going after the kids for some reason. He's telling these people
Just
to go
to
after
make
the
sure
kids.
it's the alpha wolf, not the alpha of the omegas.
He calls him alpha.
Alright.
So-
We're one and the same.
So, I'm just reminding everybody while your guys' information was being passed around, like what happened with you, that they did say that. So, yeah. Okay, but anyways, I'm going to keep up my rage, and I intimidated them
Yes.
earlier. So, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna hop in the pit, and I'm gonna freaking hit the guy I was talking to on the foot.
So like lethal damage.
No, just
Just-
enough to like maybe break a bone.
That's lethal.
Lethal.
Roll me a hit
Okay.
with your maul.
Yeah, with my maul.
Okay.
With my maul.
Fuck.
And as she's doing this, I can be like, "Who is the alpha?"
Ah, she.
Yeah.
Where
I
is
want to like
Where is
hop onto her like a little intimidation thing.
Okay. Let's see what she
Okay.
gets.
I got a 12.
That hits.
Okay,
That AC
yay.
is actually 12.
Yay.
I want to change it to where is the alpha? Actually.
Okay.
And oh shit.
Roll me an intimidation, Osiris.
9 plus 5, so that's 14.
14 to
Natural
damage.
20.
Yeah. 14 to damage.
We have a footstool.
It's just flat now.
He won't. It's not gonna explode.
It's
As
just flat.
you see Neff jump into the pit with the not the mallet part of the maul, but the stake slams into him. You hear as that breaks. Osiris just leads him. Where's the alpha? I don't know how you
In the
want
best Batman voice I can.
Where is she?
Why did you say that name?
Thanos' mother's also named Martha.
Spoilers!
Okay, sorry. Game.
Oh my gosh.
As
Yes.
he looks up at you, the crack of the bone, the one that you were interrogating, Hugh,
Yep.
who is completely now pissing himself. Put that you're in there now, and you're still raging. Leave that chip there.
Yep.
He looks at you. Oh, grabs his foot. There, by the, and then the other one just puts his hand on his mouth. Don't say
You
a
don't-
fucking word.
You don't fucking do that shit, man. I don't think you do. Intimidation.
Sure,
Can
roll
I-
intimidation.
I want to, like, whenever he goes to reach to put his hand
Roll
on
with
his mouth,
advantage.
can
Yay.
I throw
Oh,
kunai
thank you.
at his wrist right here?
Sure. Roll me to hit.
Fuck yeah, we're fucking on it, dude.
17.
I'm just, like, hopping on this like a
I'd like to
chicken.
lean over the pit and interject.
Okay.
So, while my friends are busy pummeling you down there, I'd like to
So
make
kindly.
I'd like to make an offer. They'll stop
11.
pummeling you.
11 to hit. I'll say
How about-
yes because you would be flanking him. So yeah. So roll me damage.
how about they come
So,
As
give them the information they want, and we'll let you out of the pit and stop pummeling you. And then you can escape with maybe not your clothes, but your lives.
You haven't even pulled
Or-
out the big fire guns
Close.
yet. guys.
Persuasion!
Yeah.
Give me
Listen.
fucking persuasion!
You
Listen
can roll
to
roll
them.
persuasion.
Can I
Rolls
assist?
it with
With
advantage.
advantage,
or
they're
five.
pissing themselves.
5. As he puts his hand on him, he pulls it out as you're.
Okay.
I want to note I just rolled 18 twice.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
The
18,
dice have said this is gonna work.
21?
21. Fucking. And as the kunai is like sticking out of him, he's bleeding. You guys. He's fucking in the abandoned buildings, by the docks. And the other one looks at. What he said. And the one who has not been hit or anything. Can we at least keep our underwear on?
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
You dirty girl.
Nev, get it out of your. You keep it in your pants, okay?
It's,
Keep it
you
in their
commanded that.
You
Then I'll start taking the clothes. One of them, like.
Okay, no, seriously, keep him on. I don't care.
The guy who has the kunai on him is like, and then it starts bleeding even more. He throws it on the ground and starts taking off their clothes. And
I pick it up.
you see
Pick
that
up
the
the
one
kunai, yeah.
who's bleeding is intentionally making sure that the blood spills onto his clothes before he throws it up. And then the one Hugh, the one that's like broken foot, intimidated, maybe a little bit of wee. You gonna let us go now?
How about instead of you going back to the Alpha and dying still, I would just come work for me
Oh shit.
and you live. And they won't kill you.
No, it's alright. I think that they will kill me. She fucking broke my foot.
We can
She don't
do
have
it.
to kill you.
That's how she said
I can
hi.
do worse right now. Okay.
No.
Just come work for me.
Bones, would you mind
As-
levitating our friends?
And then I would
out
like
of
to
the pit
assist him
first?
and say,
Sure.
Like,
can your alpha do what he does?
She said he just looks directly at the ground.
No, don't
And
let
then
me.
the other
I
look
said
at him
answer every question.
nicely.
Please.
Role play.
Would you like for me to show you again what I can do?
Roll me?
Why am I turn back?
I was diplomacy. Last one that I'm gonna ask.
I think so.
There's been a request from the to take them out.
Natural 1.
No.
Okay.
That's a medium move.
I still see you. Because everyone's new to the game, I will allow you guys to roll a insight check. Usually, the players say, "I'm gonna roll it." The
Right.
game doesn't have to keep asking.
Do I need to do it?
Everyone.
Wait,
if they
why
want
does
to.
the player have to
chat.
stick
I
it?
want to get
Are you lying
insight
to me,
into
DM?
their
Let me
fear.
roll.
Oh, shit.
17.
Kind of like
19.
okay.
Wait, the DM can lie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What did you get?
17.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
7.
Okay. He's your best friend.
23.
Fuck.
7.
Oh wow. Okay.
Carry 20.
Ooh. Okay. So everyone
Nice.
except for Ferris and Sonya. I don't think so, right? And then the guys look at him and is like, and you think that's a lie, because he says, "I don't think so."
Uh-huh.
Good
It
enough.
seems
Bones.
like it's a lie. Like he can do it is what we're getting from this?
Yeah.
He's a natural.
You think he's fibbing? You rolled a 16.
I don't
Pretty high.
fucking believe you. I'm gonna
Kill
break
him.
your other foot. You fucking tell me the truth.
You know what? Kill him.
No.
Jericho,
I wanna
Jericho,
kill.
please. Please.
My
Like-
brother doesn't like that.
And I want to just kind of go with that,
As
Jericho.
you see the dragon.
Before
I like to go over to
I
Jericho and
think
be
he
like,
doesn't like that.
Well, Jericho's
it's
not
just
in
an
the
act,
pit.
bro.
Jericho's not in
We're
the
just
pit.
trying to get
Yeah,
information.
no, that's what I
You're
said.
in the pit.
while
You
I'm
seem real
still there,
serious.
I'm holding up my
Or do
maul.
it,
I'm
okay.
like about to hit. I'm like, if you don't fucking tell me what they're doing with those kids, I will murder you.
And then I'll heal you and bring you back, and she'll keep doing it
And then I'll
over
murder you again.
and over.
And I'll make you flow while they're doing it, just for fun.
If there was a moral compass in your system,
It'd be all over the place right now.
But we are trying to get information to save kids, so there is a good cause behind all of it.
that's why I said,
By the way,
if there was a moral compass,
yeah. Jess is fucking lying. She's not gonna murder them.
he doesn't
Jess?
believe you.
No. Yeah. Whatever.
As
I'm fucking lying.
you see, the one who has his injured hand looked like he was. It looked like he was the one that was trying to be the toughest out of everybody, and the
Was he
other.
the runawayer?
Yeah, he was the one that was running away. The other one who's just like
Which one's
Kinda
the
like-
one from the tavern?
Yeah.
this way.
He's the broken
The-
foot guy?
Yeah, Broken Toe guy is the one from town because you guys been egging him on.
Oh, what have their clothes or anything? Does he have anything else in his bag or anything?
No,
Huh?
there
they're
would
gonna
be
join us,
nothing
we
in
can
their
do it. Oh, right.
position for reasons.
They're not joining us.
Are they not?
As
Is it-
That's
both
I don't have a
That's good.
wand.
the other two were not Hugh. This guy would be
I can
Hugh.
healing word.
They just look down and like look at him, pissed off. They're like, we're trying to raise an
Maybe
army.
I didn't know that in game.
Why? Who are you going after?
Everyone?
Everyone? That's bullshit. Who are you going after?
We're defending ourselves. Everyone.
Who's attacking
Defending
you?
yourselves from what?
From children?
Please.
From the giants and the dragons and the wizards. Everybody.
Oh my.
Nobody's coming after you, you dumbass. We're coming after you right now because you're going after kids.
Yeah, we're
If you
we're
weren't
the
doing that, we wouldn't have
Avengers.
been coming after you.
I'm gonna mutter under my breath, and I thought the Nazis were bad.
We're the. What do you say? We're the revenge.
That's my next
I
question.
want
The other guy
The-
looks at you.
the one who
Are you
is,
fucking
like,
serious?
the one who
You're
is-
you're wearing the school colors and you don't know.
thought we
I
got
don't know
changed.
what. Explain it to me.
Yeah, what don't we know?
I'm gonna hold up my maul like I'm gonna like bash in his nose.
There's a slight like, ha! I know something you don't know. Fucking Hogwarts is up for grabs.
Why?
Tell us something we don't know.
Why?
You're a long way away from Hogwarts, though.
Right.
Defending yourself because Hogwarts is up for grabs.
Yeah,
With kids?
we're trying to see if we can have new cubs.
By biting muggles?
We don't know. They're the only ones that are available.
Okay,
How
how
does
many
that work
muggles
out
have
so
survived
far?
being bitten?
3.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of
It's
how
not
many?
possible.
Out of how many?
I don't know. I don't keep count. But
Would you
there's
say
3.
more than 10?
Yeah.
More than 100?
Oh, no less. 10's
More
about
than-
it.
Okay, so
30%.
3 out of 10 is not good odds, and you're going about it the wrong foot.
I mean, realistically, 3 out of 10 says that those 3 were magically inherent to
yeah,
begin with.
absolutely.
So, bruh,
And we're going after kids that don't have a life or that would die anyway.
okay, you're gonna piss him off, dude.
I will tell
Yeah,
you
I'm
that
just
you'll
gonna
have
warn you.
you'll have better chances with people that can do this, and I'll point to his foot, than little kids, right?
We're only following orders.
Your orders are bullshit.
I mean, soldier still's got thoughts, right?
They're kids.
Counter. Very good counter.
They're kids at some point.
Yeah, well, now
Team
they're
Mom
dead.
here. Don't hurt the kids.
Yeah, well, now they're dead. And
Okay,
like,
that's it.
the-
I hear
the-
that, and I freaking like go in for the
Sure,
nose.
Roll me to hit. He's not resisting.
Oh, okay, that's a 9. That's 15.
Roll me damage. As you're in the pit.
Is he
Neff,
blooded yet?
he's gonna be bloodied pretty soon.
I thought it was the other one, the one with kunai, that was saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Yeah,
Okay, good.
that's the one you're hitting.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the right guy.
Yeah.
4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay. Yeah. So now he's bloody, as he's pretty
Broken
fucking
nose.
beat up. As the guy next to you, Hugh, the one that you saw at the tavern, it's not only just children. We're going after anyone that can join the cause.
That was Broken Foot, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
the cause
I'm gonna
is
cast-
having werewolves.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Broken Foot, dude.
Okay. Over
So-
to you.
Who has the map?
Note that it is only verbal,
Do either of y'all have
which
the
is
map?
why I'm
Yeah,
able to do
yeah.
it.
Stole
I
from
remember.
you guys?
Okay.
I think Sonya does.
Sonya has the map.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Wait,
she
she
does
still
have
has it?
Does she still
Okay.
have it?
As you
She
feel
still
like
has-
the foot, like,
No.
She
and
does
now
have
he's
the
putting
map.
pressure on it.
You're welcome.
Thank
Eidetic
you.
memory.
As
guys.
he's kind of like still going as far away as he can in the pit from you.
Do you want to piss us off?
I'm pretty sure he's already pissed on something else.
He was like, I'm trying my best not to.
I can try the
Do you
range for
want
that.
to join my friend here?
No.
I'm
I
gonna
think
just.
he's already scared, so you don't need to hit him anymore.
I'm gonna think out loud. If they don't tell us anymore, we could just feed him to the dragon.
You have to be nice.
Does he eat people?
Are you hungry, Borlung?
He looks at you out of the pit, like in dragon form.
I'm just
Shakes
gonna.
his
I'm just,
head,
I'm just gonna look.
kinda
To, I'm just
goes
gonna look.
over and like,
I'm just gonna look to the dragon. And,
yeah. He looks at you and like sighs. And he makes a scream that you never heard, trying to intimidate, and he
Isn't
just
he hot?
breathes ice onto the ledge of it. I will eat you. Sends his neck out of the pit. Looks at you.
Alright.
And you see the guy with the injured hand kunai. Fucking knew it.
Fucking knew what?
You know what?
You guys have dragons on your side.
we have a dragon, bud. Like, don't get your panties in a bunch. Like,
If you can't tell, we're a little bit of a mixed bunch over here.
Yeah.
Roll me perception. From this position, from where the board is, Ferris and Jericho. Roll me perception.
Okay.
$16.
23.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, good.
You guys, when you only mentioned that you only have one, there's a slight smirk on his face, like like that was good news for him. that you have a dragon on your side.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, it's beard hair.
As opposed to the skull variety.
Yeah. He's. So you're going to let us up?
What's that?
Bones.
For?
Levitate our friends first.
It's only one
Please?
dragon.
Okay.
That's a
If
minute.
they're consenting
could be-
to it, because I'm pretty sure they have to consent to be levitated willingly, otherwise they have to make like a saving throw.
So like they just agreed to do what? Sorry.
Jericho just asked, why did you smirk? And he's like, well, it's only one dragon. There could be more dragons. You only have one. So that made him happy. If you remember, there was apparently war between giants, dragons, and dark wizards, and Hogwarts itself. That's not defending itself. So, you guys are gathering pretty fast that from their three perspectives, it looks like Hogwarts is aligned with a dragon.
Ah, okay.
That wasn't clear.
Got it.
Fair enough.
And they asked if you guys want to look them up.
So, Bones,
Yeah?
do the thing.
You guys are not gonna try anything funny, huh?
I mean, friends first, like Osiris and Neff are still in the pit.
I'm not in
Well,
the pit.
Yeah, he's not-
only Neff is in the pit.
I'm only in the.
But as
Oh,
He threw
I
a
would
good
like
eye.
to also put out there and be like, and if you're still ordered to hunt these kids down, will you guys still hunt down these kids?
Either you kill me now, or you'll kill me in the battle. I have to do what I'm told, or I die.
Unless you
Trust
don't.
me.
I'll throw 2 more kunai right at that guy.
Okay.
Chest.
Okay. Roll my hit. As he says, "Trust me," and then you throw it to it. Kunai.
17.
That hits. Roll my hit.
You want me to roll for the second one too?
Throw it to.
And then 11
Okay. Roll my damage.
for both.
Yeah, you hit both.
Is this the tavern guy that he's
No,
him
he's
at?
throwing at the
And I'll
bloodied
use-
guy who already has a kunai in his hand that he pulled out.
I picked up, by the way.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use 2 key points for each one. If that's
Sure.
Cool.
holy
Your
Christ.
kunai has upgraded to
So
D6.
can I use
Yeah,
these?
absolutely.
Right? No, it's still D4. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what?
Sorry. I thought you leveled. I don't know why I thought you leveled.
Right there. Mm-hmm.
Roll my damage.
Damage.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
11, 12.
12 total?
15.
15. I just do. And you see that one hits right in his lungs. He's. And you see the other guy just. The guy who has not said anything, just looking straight down, as Hugh, the guy who you stole the original script from, is just like backing away, not knowing where to go, as there's a dragon just above him with slight ice, like barely over his head. You're like a foot from him. His friend's dying right next to him. He's just like.
What if you?
He is close to death, but he's not dying.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna like help him or not, but I'm gonna turn to all of them and say, "What if all of you went back to your alpha and said no more kids?"
With that, you're gonna attack over. No, you do not get an attack opportunity. He does not move through you. You see, he rips out the kunai, taking 1 point of damage, and throws it back at you with a total of 26.
Deflect missile.
Yeah, deflect missile.
All right, roll me a d10.
So it's a 26 is what it
To
Yeah,
hit?
came at me? Because it's...
yeah.
He has
I think you
maturity.
you deflected damage.
Yeah, that's the damage.
Yeah. So he's gonna roll the kunai, which for him it's just 4 points of damage. So roll a d10.
That is 3 plus my dex mod, which is
So it's just
4,
all
7.
above 1. So you grab it, and you have the option of throwing it back for a key point if you want.
Yeah.
All right, spend a key point, throw it
Here.
back.
Oh, fuck!
Roll me damage. I believe you just hit.
Yeah.
For the sake of this, you're just gonna hit.
I think.
All right, roll me damage.
8.
How much HP he had left?
Wow.
And as he shakes out, throws it, and it just hits him right in the head as he just stands still, slides, and just dead.
Lean over. Anyone else want to try something funny?
What a friendly guy.
Hey, I gave him an offer. They don't have to take it.
Yeah, that's true, but don't hurt our monk. Just saying. He kill you.
The
I'm
guy
gonna turn-
next to you, he looks at you. I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
You want to go back to your office and say no more kids?
I don't
Or
think
you want to die right now?
I don't think
I
they should
either-
be able to go back to the Alpha.
If you send me there with that message, I will die there.
You could come with us. So it's
Yeah.
a possibility.
Like someone we've been just threatening for the past 20 minutes is definitely going to come with
I
us.
That's
don't have a
enough for them to
choice.
respect us, at least.
He smiles and looks at you. I don't have a choice, do I?
Is that Hugh? Or?
Yeah, Hugh.
No. How
Not
about- what's
really.
the other one
Not at
saying?
this point.
He's not saying anything at all. He's quiet,
I'm-
looking down.
Though
Hey.
I will say that we cannot let them go
Levitate
back to
Hugh out
Alpha
of the
because
pit.
that will take away our element of surprise.
But
Because we know where he is, but he does not know where we
leave
are.
the other guy in it.
I don't know if every time I do levitate, does it count as another spell?
Yeah.
Or so I need to do it all together.
Mm-hmm. As long as you
So,
keep
okay.
concentrating on it, it stays. But if you, since you said you end the concentration, you have to
did.
cast it again.
Okay. I'm going to look you in the eye, say, don't fucking try anything funny.
They can't.
Good. I'm gonna go over to his friend. I'm gonna take the kunais out of him.
Okay. I'll
I'll give these back
four
to
back.
you. I'll give these back to you. Give me a second. I'm gonna go over to the other guy now, and I'm gonna say, now, you haven't said a damn thing. What is going on with you? How do you feel?
just looks you in the eyes. Says nothing.
Are you mute?
Says nothing.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to hurt you now. Boom! I'm
Right,
gonna
over
hit
there.
him. Gonna hit him in the arm. Why not?
Okay.
Blunt end first.
Watch him just
oh,
be
That was a
like a tart.
13.
I can throw away that
13 plus
Slytherin
6.
bracelet.
Yeah, it
So,
hits. Roman damage.
yeah.
I don't have it anymore. One.
Oh shit. That's
What?
already 10 plus. Okay, 15.
I got it.
15. As you slam your maul right into his shoulder.
No,
Fuck!
Do it again.
What the fuck do you want me to say?
I want you to fucking say what you're thinking right now.
Fuck you, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's better than
That's
being
fair.
silent.
Oh god. Huge bruise and it's starting to bleed through. Oh, you doesn't have any clothes, so yeah, it's starting.
You gonna come with us peacefully?
What the fuck did Hugh say? I don't have a choice. Yeah,
I believe you a little bit more than I do you.
Leave him in the
Insight
pit.
check!
sure.
Yay! Okay.
Leave him in the pit.
Okay.
2 men
shit.
enter.
That's
1 man
11.
leaves.
11.
3
Yeah.
men enter.
He doesn't feel like he has a choice.
Okay. It's up to you guys. What do you think?
Leave him in the pit.
Well, we can't let them like stay here
Yeah.
because whenever night hits or whatever, they'll just come out in their
Yeah.
wolf form. They'll go back and tell the
Full moon
Alpha.
isn't for like 2 weeks, dog.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that as a character, but I know that via meta gaming. Like,
It's a few weeks away. Yeah.
Oh,
You would
I
know
thought
that.
it was a couple days away.
It's a few weeks. Yeah.
Well,
A week plus.
leave him in the pit.
Your dragon brother, who's very quiet, oddly. I don't
This-
eat them. They don't eat.
this is their
Yes.
the wolf like trap, right? Like
Yeah,
where we're
yeah.
at.
Mm-hmm.
So leaving them here, somebody will come and get them.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll be like starved at that.
But they already know about us, and they have the information now about us and our awesomely hot dragon.
Yes.
All right, and then I'll be
Very
like, well,
cold.
what about these? And I'll pull out the 3 spheres.
Ooh, that's a good choice. I like these.
Well, one's dead. So
We'll
we'll
only
make
need 2.
Sorry.
Actually, we could technically just use 1, right?
We
With both
could,
of
because
them
I
in
think he was gonna come along
We
very
were both
peacefully.
in one.
But where would we take them? Because they're not coming down the sewer.
Or wherever else where hideout is.
Yeah, we didn't say that out loud. We're just thinking it mentally.
They paid attention.
I mean, I
Yeah.
said it out loud.
They paid attention.
I'm not telling them where right now. But
It's a sewer of a city, so it's kind of big.
It big.
I want to cast command
Okay.
on both of them at level 2.
Okay. What is your one command?
Sleep. Just so they can either not follow us later or not hear us right now.
What is DC on your spell?
14.
Well, that dice went away.
I don't even know where it went.
Huh. Okay. So, Hugh does not fall asleep, but the other guy does.
Okay.
This falls over, asleep, and he was like, "Oh God."
Oh.
Is it really?
Is command just verbal?
Yeah, one word.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep. It's only one word for one round.
What? That's dumb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, you have fossils.
So maybe now that Mr. Grumpy
stays
person's asleep, but now we get out of the pit
And
and
do you want to just like reach up your maul and
I
pull you out?
I could do that, yeah.
Roman athletics.
Okie doke.
As you pass out the mall, easy enough to
Oh
grab it.
shit, that's okay, cool. 5, so 24.
You rolled a 5?
No,
No,
I
no,
rolled
no.
a 19.
Oh,
but I
plus
learned
5.
my
Oh, I was
modifiers.
like, that's the.
My modifiers are 5 together.
Yeah, so
I'm
just
like,
throw up the mall. As you're still technically raging for the next 6 seconds, unless you hit something.
probably not. I think I'm done.
Just calm me down a little bit.
Yeah.
He's still in the pit.
Hold down my maul. Come on.
As he climbs up with an assistant. He rolled 19 too.
Okay.
As he pulls himself up, kind of out of the pit, still shaking a little bit. Not moving further than 1 step away from you, but
Yeah.
still technically away from you. As the other two are asleep down there.
I'm just gonna reach over and grab
One
his
sleep.
shoulder.
Wasn't permanent
One's
sleep.
Yeah, one's asleep, one's dead.
I'm just grabbing his shoulder. And don't go too far, bud.
He's in there. A little bit as you like touch him, but that's about it. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna give Osiris's kunais back.
I
You got
mean,
4 kunais.
Sonya and Jericho, you don't want to take the clothes that they've given you? I mean, like, blood notwithstanding.
I'll take Huey's clothes.
I'll wipe the blood on like some tent or something.
Sure. It's stained, but
Yeah.
Enough.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll bake up the
So?
tent.
it's too close. You wearing the bloody ones?
I guess so.
Okay.
And I'll say I think that we should go and see what this alpha's up to. But before that,
He's like, do you want me to take you to him? He looks concerned and afraid.
What time of day is it?
It's nightfall's getting close, but by the time you get to the city, it'll be nighttime.
The sunset's peeking through the trees.
Cool.
If he's truly an alpha, he should be able to control whatever he turns, so I don't think it matters when we go.
yeah. I mean, we can be stealthy about it and just
Sure. Some
scope
of
it
us
out.
can be stealthy, some of us roll 1s every time.
But before we do any of that, I would like to know y'all's backstory.
So, are there any, like log benches? In
Yeah, coincidentally, there's one right there.
I'm gonna walk over to this log bench. There I am. I'm gonna sit down.
As your brother's always near a rock somehow. There's just
Yeah.
a
I'm
nice
gonna
rock
sit
in a
right next to him, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna smell his breath, and then scoot over a little bit.
role playing
5
to
feet
the
away.
max.
Yes.
As Hugh is still there with
Seems like you've been through a lot.
I'm gonna walk him over.
I'm gonna
He's still asleep.
slide
I'm gonna-
over
watch
on
one
the
round
log
because
and
he's
wrap
still
my
asleep.
arm around him and be
He
like,
feels so
"Withdrawals,
badly.
bud."
I'm going to continuously roll every so on.
Don't like
He's
that.
still asleep. So you're like, man, that was. He's really weak-minded, or that was a good spell. I was in the zone that moment.
I'm gonna go join them, but what? As I'm walking by, I'm just gonna pat Hugh.
You gonna pat Hugh?
Yeah,
Okay.
just-
Are you sitting on the bench too?
Yeah.
Who's not sitting on the bench?
So,
I am gonna stand with Hugh a little bit away, but actually towards the pit because
Sorry?
I want to keep an eye on the guy, making sure
Makes
he's
perfect
still
sense.
asleep.
And I'm going to stand next to Nev, kind of on the other flanking side, watching pit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
And then as I
Are
sit
you-
down, can I ask your dragon brother to
Sure.
fly up and just take a look out and make sure there's nothing around in the area?
Do you want him to climb up and look so he's not super obvious?
Whichever. I mean, as long as he tells us if somebody's like.
I
coming.
mean, one of
a
them-
lookout. Of
And then I'll make the
sorts.
other option.
would you want a
Or-
dragon hovering over our location?
He can fly all over the forest.
We're like an hour from Glasgow.
in the middle of a wolf like trap.
He looks at you.
Yeah. Can you help us? You think these trees could support you if you were to climb?
Oh, no, probably not.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
worried about.
I could fly, but I know that you're strict about keeping me hidden.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
we
don't.
flew here.
That's because someone was in danger.
I don't want to make.
I thought we left and he was flying because he wanted to spread his wings, and that's why we left the sewer. And he was
Yeah.
flying over, and he just happened to see them.
This,
flying.
yeah. Well, sorry, I thought you.
Right.
He thought you were talking about in the city.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I was just talking about getting here.
Your friend makes a very valid point that apparently I forgot.
Yeah, I want you to be safe. Whatever. I don't want
If he's
anyone
okay
to
with
try
it.
to attack you because I would have to kill them. So
I trust that you can kill them.
yeah.
And he
I would too.
looks at you with like approval, and then let's go.
You don't have to stay up there for forever. Just looking around.
Oh God.
Okay.
I don't like that.
That was the last we ever saw.
No, he rolled a 19 on stealth.
Ooh,
Whoa.
He
beautiful.
rolled a 19.
Damn.
He
So,
just looks like a glint of sun.
I didn't even see him leave.
Okay. I want to go to Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like total bluff it, but I want to take his hand
Sure.
and like I want to stare at him intently and just look at his hand for a second and be like, "Seems you're at a crossroads in your life about now." Am I
As
right?
he looks at Neff and then Bones.
I just want to like trace his hand and be like,
Yeah.
"I think you know what you need to do."
Take your underwear off.
He looks very confused at you and more scared than he originally was.
Take it off.
I do.
So, Sonya's interjection notwithstanding, I look over to Osiris, stanky breath and all, and I say, "See now what happened was." And I lean over on the log.
I'm gonna get up off the log and start pacing at a safe distance.
Can I prestidigitation his breath?
Yeah.
Some flowers or some fruit?
Put a concentration chip on her so that like she has to keep doing it, like just to you know drive the point home.
He smells the minty.
See now what
breath.
happened was.
What had happened?
What happened was.
Oh
Happened was.
Giving y'all the cliff notes. So after I attempted to intimidate the boat guards, which may or may not have unintentionally ignited part of the boat.
Thank you for admitting it.
Sonya and Jericho and I escaped out of the same window that you escaped out of. Or at least somewhat akin to relatively the same window. And swam to shore. We went in a different direction, and obviously you, with Manta Ray Cloak, are going to move faster than we will. So we were...
I do swim fast.
Yeah, you do. You're a naturally fast swimmer, dude. You got flippers on your feet, dog. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So nice.
role-playing it.
Osiris
So,
is trying to help us in the
We are going through the city, and we notice that we are being tailed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming y'all are listening to this
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Okay. We notice that we are being tailed. I then stop in the middle of this crowd and receive a vision of me full-blown reviving my father. At which point, Yeah, I know, the guy that blew his brains out when I was 6. Yeah, great story. I'll tell you more about it later. But anyway, get a vision of me reviving my father. Vision ends. Turn
He
around.
looks
Real quick.
very confused at
Real
everything
quick,
happening.
real quick.
Sure, what's up?
When you revived him, did he still have the hole in his head?
No.
Okay.
Like, whole. Like, 100% like whole, non-pun intended.
Dude, that was kind of dark.
Yeah.
It's a dark story.
I know.
I mean, I know your background, but it's okay. Like, I know. You've been through some shit. Anyway, I turn around, and you remember that one chick that was in Diagon Alley with the zombies and all that stuff?
Yeah, the one
Moth
that wanted
bitch?
to eliminate all of humankind.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
so-
whoa.
So that...
Purple bitch?
We
Yeah.
hate her.
See about that.
Well, let's hear
About that.
how
Keep
she's
talking,
involved.
Ferris.
Okay. I turn around, and Purple Bitch, for lack of a better term,
Yep.
is in the crowd. And she turns around and walks away. And then we're no longer being tailed. So, I mean, pro number one, we're no longer being tailed. Or at least so I thought.
Okay, but she sent zombies
Yeah.
after us and
And then
That's
she
not
sent zombies after us in the forest when you did your big dick moment.
Yep.
Well, let's
It
hear
gets
That
better.
wasn't a zombie, that was an
Holy.
ooze. That was an
That was an
ooze.
ooze.
That was
Well,
an
no,
ooze.
there were zombies. when
Anyways,
we-
continue, because
Okay.
I want to know where this goes.
So,
Yep.
for a little bit of context, that's not the first time she's sent me a message. And I'm just gonna like look down at that and
What do you mean?
Shame.
you remember the meeting in the forest for Hogwarts that Dumbledore was invited to by the
Yes.
Centaurs? Okay. So you remember how Purple Bitch showed up?
Yes.
And you remember how after when we were leaving y'all saw a moth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Weren't you the one that attacked her first?
Yes.
I didn't attack her. I didn't attack her. I said some words. It was in Centaur. I
Hey,
was
Words hurt.
Hey,
Just
Words
continue.
hurt.
stop
Get the part where we get
defending.
captured.
Continue.
okay.
Hey, you're our friend here, bud.
Yeah, for how long?
Always.
Dude, I'm about to rage again. You fucking finish your story.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm
Once you made
getting
it, I'm
there.
gone. I'm leaving.
Surprisingly, Ferris is not arguing with everybody. He's just complying. It's odd. isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I am getting
Okay.
there. So, Moth lands on me and says, and I threw away the post-it note like 2 sessions ago, and I'm an idiot for it. Long story short, Moth says something to the effect of, I can give you power completely beyond your ability. I can make you
Okay.
realize your true potential.
Okay.
And it sounded like Purple Bitch.
Okay.
And I didn't think anything of it for a while, because I was just like, oh, she's just trying to, tempt me onto the path of darkness. and
Exactly.
whatnot.
Right.
And
that would be his normal assumption.
That's what we think.
That second vision that I had came with another message that said basically something to the same effect, and that if you accept, I will know, and if you decline, I will know. And then she turned around and left, right?
Okay.
So, after that, we go down into the sewer and find that, well, Osiris, our lovely monk friend, isn't there. As is the rest of his troop.
I was there.
Okay.
He was there too late.
I didn't know you were there. What I did know was that, there were 2 R's, and I lost my fucking
3.
skull. 3. 3? I thought
Your
it was 2.
skull.
Yeah.
It's around somewhere.
Thaumaturgy skull's gone.
Yeah, I threw the skull. And
I found it. I
I
got
don't
it.
remember.
wait, you have my skull?
Yeah.
You have my
But
skull.
continue the story.
Wait, give me my skull.
Please.
Rewards.
Hey, you're
Hey, hey, continue.
I gifted
No,
it to
continue
somebody else.
right now.
Okay.
My grip on he was getting a little tighter. Sorry.
He's
Sorry.
So you'll note that after the fight on the boat, we took some damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like to put it into human terms, we were bleeding a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to hear what we went through
Oh.
another time?
We'll get there.
I almost
We'll get there.
died.
Mouse. We'll get there. You're my friend too. It's okay. I got.
She
And I'm
hit
just
with a
like
bunch of
breathe
rocks.
notably in her
I'm just
direction.
gonna go stand
As that happens, you're like, look, just one. At the red, he closed, and the
I'm-
mint friend just,
like,
oh god.
he comes like close to me and I'm like, fuck, dude.
It's very minty, very. It's like, being drunk and then having that one piece of gum that, like,
Yeah.
is
So-
Okay.
Sonya and I are bleeding rather badly.
I'm paralyzed.
We're getting there.
It's
You're
right there.
Jericho. You're getting ahead of me, bud.
It's right there.
Okay. There are two ors where there were once like 20-something kids in this sewer.
Okay.
And they're demanding that we stop and drop our wands.
Okay.
And so me, of course, I'm willing to put up a fucking fight to defend my friends. But
You're outnumbered. You're
we're not.
outgunned.
Was
You're
it all right?
outgunned.
Metagaming. Was it 2 or
It was two,
3?
it was
Okay,
two.
it was 2. Okay,
Yes.
we weren't quite outnumbered, but we were most definitely outgunned. I told
Did you
them.
see this, Osiris?
I saw parts of it.
You
right?
heard the
How much of it-
fireball, and that's what you heard. Something collapse, and you saw like the hues of yellow and reds and orange, and then you stealthily decided to get the team together, go that direction, and you just saw them. You saw 2 people. One grab Ferris and unconscious to you, Jericho, and then another person grabbed a webbed up unconscious Sonya, and then evaporated.
So
I saw the end of it, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. So he's
Long
not
story
lying to
short,
us.
Sonya ends up getting pinned by rubble and then webbed by one of the aurors. Jericho ends up getting paralyzed, and then I have 2 wands trained on me telling me to drop my wand. I attempt to heal Sonya and get counterspelled.
Okay.
What would you do in that situation?
I'd give up.
I dropped my wand.
Yeah.
I dropped to my knees, and
You guys are more important. Duh.
yeah, I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
They apparated us out
Yep.
and put us in isolated jail cells away from each other. In
Where were you? Do you know?
Ministry?
Was it the
Did
ministry?
you guys see Dumbledore?
No, but I got your message. That
Yeah,
one
she
day.
got your message all right.
I didn't react well to the oars. That was a bad day for me.
They literally just walked in and started hexing her.
No, that's not what we
So,
wanted at all.
We're
We just
stuck.
wanted to know
We're
if you
stuck in
were
a jail cell
okay.
for
Almost 2
girl.
weeks.
almost 2 weeks. I, laying in my cell in the middle of the night, happen upon the memory of me having this message from
No,
Purple
you
Bitch.
didn't.
I crawled into the corner. I got on my knees like I was praying.
Okay.
And I said, if you get us out of here, I submit to you.
What does that mean?
Now, what does submit mean?
Well, I don't know, dude. I was desperate.
I'm
like,
gonna drop my hand from
they
you.
were only feeding us.
Hold on.
They were feeding us maybe twice a day. It was barely anything, and we were stuck on a freaking cot that apparated out of thin air. Other than that, it was 4 walls, a floor, and a ceiling, dude.
I'm gonna drop my hand.
She
from...
got us out.
Wait. I'm gonna drop my hand from Hugh. I'm gonna just grip my maul, and I'm just gonna be like, "You did not do that."
Just wait. It gets better now.
I don't
looks at
like
you,
hearing
like-
that.
It gets better.
I hope it really does.
She appears in the room and offers her hand, and I say, "You will get my friends out of this, correct?" She agrees to my terms, and then disappears before shaking my hand. And I think that I think I just got screwed. Like I'm still stuck in the freaking room. But I think I might be hallucinating at this point. She's appearing out of thin air and then just disappearing. Okay.
All right.
And then next thing I know, I'm in the middle of the freaking woods, and there's Purple Bitch standing there and offering her hand, and yeah. And then I show the moth.
And
And I see that, and I kind of just
Just
let out a
wait.
growl. I'm just like,
so
you did
So-
not.
In the
do this."
meantime, she offers Jericho something, and Jericho, he's a little,
Now I'm looking at you.
he's a little
I'm just gonna be
feistier
like-
than I am, just a bit.
The only possession you see on Jericho, other than the new freshly clothes, is a very dark book
Moth
okay,
and a moth tattoo.
listen.
I'm gonna inch in
I-
front of Neff a little bit and just be
They
like,
took away.
because you
the
picked up her
book.
maul, so I'm just kind of.
Get into my book cart.
And I'm just like pacing back and forth
Okay,
processing.
so after she apparates us out, and bear in mind she's apparated us out in prison clothes, hence how you found us.
Yeah.
And hence why I was desperately trying to strip that man earlier. I'm not of the homosexual variety. I just really wanted to get out of those prison clothes. That notwithstanding,
there you
she
go.
she offers Jericho something,
Okay.
and Jericho.
I kind of want to hear what he has to say right now.
Well,
I
let
mean,
him-
do you want to tell this part?
Let's let
I'll
him
Yeah, okay,
finish
you
his
can tell
bit.
this part.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Then
I'm gonna
Jared-
sit
well,
back and just
well,
kind of breathe.
Wait, before we start a second story, before we finish the first story, Let's finish the first story because it seems like you're almost done.
I am.
Okay, you continue, and then,
And then
Jericho, I
Jericho
really
can
want to hear
fill
what
in
you
the
have to
blanks.
say
So,
afterwards.
So we can get a full
From
idea of
It's
everything.
always you.
So I have the full stuff.
Because
From
they
our
are my
perspective.
friends. I've given them some sort of benefit of a doubt, but I'm still weary of what happened.
From our perspective, I saw our backs against the wall. We were stuck in a place for almost 2 weeks. The only communication Sonya got, she immediately got straight up beaten for, and I didn't find that out until after the fact. I didn't see much of a choice there.
Mushrooms a dangerous word.
And
So
feel free to hate
Thomas
me
said.
for it. Like, believe me, I'm hating myself enough as it is. But I'll do anything for my friends.
Werewolf guy's waking up.
And
I
Do
hear
you
that,
know
and
what
I
you-
just kind of look over my
Dang.
shoulder.
You don't see him waking up, and then a second later you see his eye. Like, Jericho said that nothing happens for about 5-10 seconds.
can I do any angry action whatsoever?
No.
You're friendly.
Can I do any angry action
You're
whatsoever?
friendly. What does that mean to you?
Okay, can I cast Thaumaturgy towards the pit saying, play dead?
Sure. In this situation, I would agree that would be friendly.
Okay, cool.
You're trying to.
Yes.
keep
I'm not done, play dead! And that's not me making voices appear out of nowhere, that's me literally amplifying my own voice.
Okay.
Just,
Uh,
anyway. So,
the guy stands up.
You want to fucking lay back down, bitch. You
He's
want me
in
to
a-
come?
He's in a pit. He
Fuck
can't
you
hurt us.
guys. And then he just like leans against the back and just sits
Good.
down, sitting
Sit
down.
there, stay.
So-
I gotta listen to this.
I did what I had to do to try and save my friends that I thought, although was technically confiding with the enemy, or as we know it, the enemy, I helped my friends out of a situation that I didn't think we were getting out of. The guard in that place said, yeah, so after checking your wands and stuff, you're going to Azkaban.
Where are your wands?
In the
All our
ministry.
possessions
See about that.
are in the ministry.
We don't have wands currently.
Wands, scrolls.
So you
Getting
had
to my
no
next
ability
point.
to do anything.
I have
Makes
a
more
point
sense.
before Jericho tells us where he vanished off to, because that is another riveting tale in and of itself.
Yeah, I'm very much
So-
dying to hear it.
She apparates us out. She offers me and Jericho a chance to give us untold power, and I've technically already agreed to this contract because she got my friends out. But Jericho doesn't know this bitch from like Adam at all, and
Can we just say I was offered this and I said
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, where
I
was
said
Sonya
no.
and all
Sonya
this? She
said
had to do
no.
nothing.
I said no.
Sonya said she doesn't like
Thank
following
you,
No
orders,
means no.
and she just
Thank you, Sonya.
vanishes out of there. No, I was expecting some kind of
You go,
retribution
girl.
for that,
Woo.
and so the fact that there wasn't. Okay, but getting to my point.
Yes.
She's strong.
If she is willing to help me achieve the goal that I really want to bring Dad back.
Let me
Because-
a history check, everybody.
Aw,
Use
poo.
your thing. Oh, that's a 9.
I got a 6.
14. Okay.
22.
Okay.
19.
11.
11.
So, everyone except for what did you get? Sorry,
19.
Okay, you two. You can't bring someone back from the dead. You've only heard of one way to bring someone back from the dead. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is.
I know it's max level spell.
The only thing that you've ever heard, both of you, would have been the story of the three brothers.
Resurrection stone.
Yes, that is the only thing that ever has any inclination of resurrection.
Okay. If
And
she's
no, you guys, everyone else is like,
Yeah.
that's not possible. I don't
It
know what you're
doesn't
talking
seem like they come back right, and I mean, this woman has controlled zombies and had them attack us. What
Dude.
makes you think she could help
I
you?
saw it.
I get where you were. I understand your thought process.
Can
I'm
I
just worried as hell.
Interject and just say, because she put that vision in your brain, you think it's true. She could have been manipulating you.
You're talking to someone that abuses a potion that makes me think I can't do anything wrong. That being said,
I wouldn't think she
I'm
would.
perfectly aware of the fact that she could have put something into my head that I didn't believe, but it wasn't. It was more than just a I was there. I was older. Like, why would she bother to include the detail that I was older? Like, why?
It could have just been a possibility of it. Maybe.
Long story short, I think it's possible, and the fact that she's willing to help someone resurrect a
For
muggle,
what price is what I'm concerned about.
resurrect a muggle,
Your father is a muggle, and she said she wants to exterminate all muggles.
but she wants to resurrect this one. That
And
means
just to kill him again.
I think she can be reasoned with.
I don't know about that.
She hasn't been reasonable when we asked her not to attack us.
She
saying.
literally brought us out of magic jail when we were pretty much on a one-way trip. to
Because you
Azkaban.
submitted to her.
I want to say on technicality, Bones, she's never attacked you.
Right,
She
but
attacked
didn't we
us.
ask
Attacked
her,
around us.
her
She
people to
attacked us
stand
in
down?
Down Alley. The very first time she came up.
No,
Yeah,
she
she
just said
threw-
she just said some shit about muggles and then brought up some zombies.
And looked right in my eyes.
You're a muggle.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, she
Yeah.
did set that creature after us in the woods, though.
and then she also, like,
True, and the big troll that our bear.
I remember specifically
Brought down.
saying, well, you came to the wrong place because she's in the middle of a wizard
Yep.
shopping center
Yep.
releasing zombies
Exactly.
when there's only one muggle around.
Yep.
So technicality,
Look,
maybe we've never
doesn't
asked
seem
her not
very
to attack us.
reasonable.
Yeah, like in all the times that you've swung your maul at someone or you've thrown a kunai, have we ever tried just reasoning?
I like this new Ferris, but you're usually the one that makes us not reason. I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
I
Burning the
will also
boat!
say,
While accurate,
I did throw those
You see
kunai.
Cucumber like, I mean, he
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
help it. Ow!
I did throw the kunai. I did kill that guy because he killed my brothers. And he was saying he
And-
would still kill them unless I killed him now.
and that is 120% fair, and you are more than within your right to do that. I would have done the exact same thing were I not suffering from withdrawals and lacking a wand. Getting to my final point before Jericho starts his riveting tale.
Yes.
I think
Oh.
I need to ask Omni for something else.
What?
We
Maybe
need
like clarification.
we need our wands, dude.
We need our possessions.
We are outside of a Muggle city.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I don't trust her.
How is
What has she
Okay,
said to you
let
about
me-
what the reciprocity is? Has
the
she said,
exact? And I'm gonna let Jesus out of this conversation. Just quote it directly so that they can know because I can't remember it for the life of me.
He's like, oh shit.
Yes, no.
did she say do this? Did she say it's a favor?
Just quote it directly and pretend that I said it.
I understand why you did it. I understand
I wanna
the reasons.
get
The
the
reasons
exact
make sense,
quote.
but
Yeah.
without some kind of
On a side
clarification
meta
on
note,
what
good to
submitting
write things
actually
down.
means.
Thank you, DM.
Like,
Yes.
how can we
Thank you,
trust you?
DM.
Because she could tell you to attack us, and you
She-
would have to obey that, correct?
She worked out the terms of the deal, and the terms were, in my opinion, purposely vague. What were they?
Yeah, so the first thing, which both of yours contracts is the first thing, let her make you reach your potential, your utmost capability. And then the other term is she will, in exchange for the two things, let her unlock your potential. There you go, that's the exact quote. And that she will call upon you. Those are the terms.
So pretend I said that.
Okay, so she'll call upon you.
What is she gonna ask you to do?
Is she
Is
gonna
she gonna
ask you
ask
to
you to
kill
kill
us?
us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell y'all full stop. If she asks me to kill the party, I'm just straight up going to kill myself instead. Like,
Would you
We
be
don't want
allowed
that
to
either.
do that? You made a pact, right? And is there something binding you to?
am I not technically a part of the party?
Hmm?
So if she asked me to kill the party, and I turn around and ignite my face on fire, am I not technically killing part of the party?
What if she said, "Kill Osiris"?
I'd say no.
I don't.
If I am magically
Okay.
bound to this contract and I refuse, I don't know exactly what happens, but I'm assuming it
That-
probably involves me dying.
Sounds like the unbreakable oath.
Yeah, like this exists in the magical world. It's basically the unbreakable vow, dude. Like if I disobey, I die.
What is the unbreakable vow?
Exactly.
I
If
just
you disobey,
explained it.
you die.
Like a pinky promise? Like what are we talking?
A legal
This,
pinky
and I
promise.
hold it out again for clarification. If I disobey, this triggers and I die.
Your tattoo?
Exactly.
Yes.
And you see that the moth kind of moves underneath the skin a little bit and kind of the wings
Dude,
expand.
that's not good.
You think I'm enjoying it?
I don't think you're enjoying it. I don't think any of this is okay in any sort of way. You're my freaking friends. I'm gonna try to protect you as much as I can, and I'm sorry that you had to make that kind of decision. I wish you wouldn't have, because now I might lose you because you're not going to do what she wants. Don't like that.
I don't think she's going to ask me to kill you guys.
I
don't.
What if
I
she
genuinely
asks
don't.
you?
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I trust her, because I don't. Like, she made me
Good.
take an unbreakable vow. That inherently
I'm
implies,
glad
like,
you
distrust.
don't trust her. I'm glad.
However,
Will you try to warn us if she's pumping you
Does
for
my
information?
does my character know that one of the people that she ascended, like, helped the power of capture these two?
You would not know that.
I would not know
Well,
that.
we haven't told you that story yet. So.
Do you all even know that she was involved with that?
We know about her little hookah skull bitch
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
her signature
Yeah,
bullshit.
you had it.
So-
we tried it.
No
Was
longer.
it a pipe?
Yep.
We know
we'll
he was
tell you.
I
promised
just-
to be made a Dark
Yeah.
Lord by
Yeah.
someone.
Yep.
We
I
got a
don't-
little bit of the deeds.
I don't
Not
think
much.
that a couple students from Hogwarts and a refugee, no offense, are priorities on this girl, like this woman's radar.
I'm
Okay?
home now.
I would
No
hope
one would
not.
miss us.
I'm
I
not a
would hope
refugee
not.
anymore.
However, if she's going to unlock your potential, you are a valuable person to her.
As far as I'm aware, unlocking my potential means being able to get to the point that I could potentially, and yeah, I know it may or may not exist, revive my father. Okay? That implies some form of necromancy, which, yeah, okay, illegal. I get it, bud. I get it. Wholeheartedly, I get it. But,
Buddy old pal.
Ferris is so friendly.
Alright, is that sarcasm
Prison-
or
it's
not?
prison changed him. It's so different.
Prison
Prison changed. What did they do to you, man?
What didn't they do to me?
All I'll
dear
say is
God.
that I think what you did was,
Drop the
in your
soap
mind, the
every
right
day.
thing. But at the same time, like, I just,
I
like,
see babies happening
Well,
around us.
need more,
Perception?
something to prove that you can control it more than just that.
I agree with Osiris. It
but-
sucks that decision had to have been made, and I wish
We
it
can-
hadn't have.
If
We can deal with
But-
that whenever it comes up, though.
Okay.
My
We'll
concern,
deal with this as a family because you guys are my family now.
I think
My one concern before we move on, and I'm not trying to prolong, just want to say my piece. It sounds like, based on what I'm understanding from this woman, she manipulates people and she gets to them through their weaknesses. I mean, obviously you were in need. She's tempting you. I feel like if she finds any value in any of our group, and you happen to know all of our secret detailed backstories, she's going to try to use that against us. So will you at least warn us when she's pumping you for information on us so we know what's coming? I mean, is that something that you can put in your mind?
sounds like you're telling me we need a new code word.
Sure, I think mushroom's done. Fuck that
Yeah.
word. I'm so sorry,
That's a little
Sonya.
tapped out.
They didn't know the definition. They just, I guess, they knew there was magic behind the word.
I
So-
think the code word things are too complicated. Let's just be honest with each other. Tell each other things. Maybe not use message as much. Because
Yeah, obviously
Been
they're
getting us
tracking
in a
it.
lot
Zone
of
of
trouble.
truth
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. Do we have another way we can?
Let's only
Yeah.
use
Weird
message
question.
You
if we
can.
Can we
can
have
know
a?
for sure.
You
Can we have a
choose to fill
physical
the
meetup
sa- the
place? Can we
spell.
have a physical place to leave
I
it?
agree.
So
I
if it's
have
last
Zone of
minute
Truth's a
whole
ritual.
system throughout the city.
Like,
Teach
it's
us?
full
Teach
blown
us?
lighting
that
candles,
I'm
like
willing to use
casting
for
incantations, the whole
And
nine
we
and a
don't
half
have
yards.
to
Yeah.
we
You
don't have
hear
to
it
take over your system per se, but it's something
as like a
similar that
tree
mechanics you understand. Any of
Mhm.
that we can. If we have a way,
Far that way.
Yeah.
we
far,
just step
far,
into
far
it a lot.
distance.
And I
Look,
want to be able to talk.
But
to
you look
each
around
other.
now,
I
no
don't
one's
want to
coming
get
at you.
separated from you guys
You
again.
feel safe.
Because
I have-
I
we
don't
were all
want to
put
be
in
a. I don't
really
want to
bad
be a
situations.
Sardi.
It sounds like.
Sardi?
So-
Sparty?
Sardine?
Yes.
Was it Sparty?
We're getting
We're
there.
Oh,
separated
Sparty.
party?
Sparty.
Sparty. I don't want to be a Sparty, guys. I don't like it.
I want to make sure we all
If
agree.
she sweats me for information,
Yeah.
I'll flat out lie. I don't think that's the terms of my agreement,
Won't she
personally.
know?
I don't. She hasn't cast Zone of Truth on me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm reasonably sure that I can
Okay.
lie and get away
All right.
with like,
Well,
Okay, fair.
like
look.
metagaming the fuck out of it. I've got persuasion as
Look.
a checked point. Like, hi.
this is what it is now.
We don't
We
know.
have to just kind of. I don't know if I can
We're just
accept it,
vulnerable.
but we could just go forward
We're
and
just
try to plan
vulnerable.
around it now.
We have to shore up our vulnerability.
Look
Exactly.
at it. Look at it this way. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, she's not trying to manipulate me for her own endgame. Okay, hypothetically, purely hypothetical. Okay, not trying to manipulate me for her own endgame. Just wants to see me reach, higher plateau.
That sounds
Okay,
like a
hear me out.
professor
Hear me out.
at Hogwarts. Come on, man.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
She's not just
Hear me
that
out.
Exactly.
I gain a very, very
By the way-
useful ability
Where is that bitch?
at virtually no downside unless I happen to disobey her directly.
That's
So
what you think.
I have an idea
Okay.
because didn't your brother say that he had a meeting with
He
this person?
did.
We did. That all came together,
Yes,
right?
He heard
Yes.
that.
And
correct?
he
Who
has
is
been
he?
checked.
The
Sorry?
Osiris heard the Omni thing with
We-
the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, because
That was-
everybody was there.
Yeah.
So, why don't we just do an experiment?
Not with my brother.
I'm not.
I mean, he was gonna meet her anyways.
Wait, the dragon's your brother?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I guess you guys didn't hear all that, huh?
She
you
can
just saw
also
Philip
turn into a dragon.
But I'm saying.
I waited a little bit.
He's a dragon, but he's also a very hot man, and I call dibs.
Hey.
You can fucking have it.
Hey, no one's giving dibs out. My brother.
Your brother, my lover. I'm just kidding.
How old are
Sorry,
you?
but-
How old are you, young lady?
I read romance novels. I don't know.
But I suggest a
How's your
experiment
romance novel?
with that meeting and see how flexible you really are.
Like now?
I don't know when that meeting is.
No, like now?
I
I'm okay.
want
I'm
to hear
like
what Jericho
He's
has
itching
to
for
say.
his wand.
Jericho. Okay,
Let's
Jericho,
hear the
have your
rest.
moment.
We'll tell you what happened to us.
Where
too.
did you go?
Yeah.
Tell the class, please. Where did you go? Because he spit.
Frankly, Ferris is sarcastic.
He spit at her feet, and she teleported him
Yeah.
out
So
of existence.
like your veins, their veins, the wands, the book, the cloak, everything.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay, so
I do like that.
Oh, can
Um,
I see the paper again?
yes.
Just in case, because you're physically seeing it right now. I already know. I
Shit,
wrote it
we don't
down.
have
But
those ones, right?
So
That's
After-
what I'm using to prestidigitation. His
after she
stinky
helped
mouth.
us get out,
Yeah, like you're unstinking me, dog. Like, please keep doing that.
I'm gonna put.
I can't read your handwriting anyway.
yeah, it's
It's-
atrocious.
Secret. Oh, not mine. Never mind.
Not yours.
So after she helped us get out, I'm just gonna pull out the book and put it right here. This motherfucker right here.
Mm-hmm.
Your bestie for life?
The book I told
Every
you not
time-
to take.
Every time he gets away, or someone takes it, I feel like something bad will happen. Like I really can't can't control
Yourself?
myself.
Can I roll insight against another player?
That's
Sure.
not good.
100%.
So
You're a werewolf.
exactly. So when I started noticing that this was in
That
my
one.
possession,
He's telling the truth. You believe
Okay.
it? He's so so friendly.
I asked her to make a deal. So I
Fuck me for
wouldn't
trying, right?
Yeah, you
Fuck
try.
me for trying, right?
Because without that, and with something bad will happen. And right now, this dick has been in my head for past I don't know how many hours. He is asking. Well, the book is asking.
The
me,
book is asking.
is asking
Wait, the
me-
book's talking, dude?
It talks to me in my head. Yes.
Right now?
And not right now, but
What's
it
color
does.
my underwear?
Probably green.
Okay. Well then. Good guess.
So
Because they haven't been washed.
Wow!
Oh.
Just because my bread stinks
Shots
doesn't mean that my
fired.
underwear is the same fashion. Thank you.
I was just
Yeah.
saying Slytherin, but okay.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, I'm
So-
angry.
Anyway, the book
I'm
is
just
saying,
saying,
Whoa,
continue.
hey, the book is saying.
Dick book.
the book is asking
Dick
me
book.
for a scroll that's in one of my friend's possessions.
What?
It wants it, and I'm afraid that if I don't give it to him, something bad will happen.
What scroll?
What's
It didn't.
Sounds like a
It's
double-edged
in
sword.
someone else's
Sword.
possession.
I have no possessions.
Because if you didn't have the book,
Yeah.
you were gonna hurt people. Now
We
the
both
book
got straight up
is gonna
juked.
hurt.
We'll see.
Like,
you?
no, we both got
No.
straight up, like,
Well-
robbed of our possessions. Like, all
Yeah.
three of us
Yeah.
did.
It didn't say a
Speaking
specific
of which,
scroll. It
How do
just
you have
says,
the
While
book
he's
from
going
my
through
fortune
this,
teller
I'm gonna
friend.
stand up from the log
who else is a
and
fortune
start
teller? It's
walking away
Sonya.
from
I
camp.
know. So
One more.
it didn't say what specific scroll. It just said it wanted a scroll.
Close my eyes.
But
Kind of hard. Excuse me. Kind of hard to unlock our full potential without any wands or possessions. Now, is it?
Did he just run away
But-
and do that?
Yeah.
I didn't run. I didn't run.
You guys were
Did he?
not
Is
very
he
friendly.
stealthy about this? I mean?
No.
but
Never
Not at all.
kill him.
I'm
But
looking
I
the other
closed
way.
my eyes and thought it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like,
Okay, I'm
supposedly-
focusing on him, and I don't see you, and you're lucky I don't see you.
supposedly
Continue on.
the book.
I don't even know if
wants
it's
to-
gonna do anything for what it's
The
worth.
book wants to be fed knowledge, and in return,
And then
gives
walk back to
me-
the log and sit down.
It showed me the vision of my past.
Noted.
Also, I kind of gained something by giving him the scroll.
What
It's
did you
something
gain?
good. Let's just say
No, what did
nobody
you
else will sneak up on us again. I
get? You have a
can
heightened sense?
I
No?
can see your magic.
What?
I see green in your veins. You have nothing.
Do you see anything in me?
You see magic?
He said
in
you
us?
have nothing. Like, that's.
So like, I like step behind a tree. Can you see me now?
Maybe.
Good.
I'm a wolf. I can hear you.
No, but can you see me?
I see a tree.
Like, I want to know like if it's detectable on Muggle.
So you
I'm
step
not
behind
too
the
sure.
tree? Roll myself.
That's our,
Well, I want to see if he can see the aura. Is what I'm asking.
Oh, you can't see an aura on you now.
Like whatever he's seeing on everybody else with their magical stuff.
You do not see an aura on him.
I
Like
see,
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I know he's gonna
Okay.
know I'm just stepped right
Yeah.
behind that tree.
Yeah, yeah.
I see the magic in people and wands.
So,
But-
wait, does that mean you'll know if you bite someone whether or not it will instantly kill them?
I haven't gotten that far. It just showed me like little like splatters, like little.
Because, I mean, me as a character, I'd know that, like, werewolves biting muggles. Yeah, I know it's going to kill him instantly. He just said that, you know, he sees magic in people. It's, like, reasonable to make that
Yeah.
conclusion.
This thing.
So-
is-
It's hungry, basically.
yes.
Where did the book come from again?
So
because you
remember
guys
when
had
we're
nothing.
down there.
Speaking of that, where is Ferris?
I'm back on the log. What's up?
Yeah, it was
I
the less
didn't smell
than
you,
10
dude.
seconds.
I didn't know where you were. Just
The deal was
Damn.
take the book back, so I won't hurt nobody.
I'm mad.
I took this book from the forbidden section.
Yeah, I
remember
know.
that.
I remember that, and I
I
kept
remember-
saying, put it
so-
back.
Yeah, I remember the things on the ceiling.
You're
Like,
very
Yeah.
protective of the book.
I remember we were there to get one book, and we ended up getting 2 books and a scroll, and now it sounds like that book is angry or trying to control you in some way. So I'm not really happy right now
He's just a,
with
he's
couple
just
people.
a dick. He's just hungry. I haven't fed him.
Like, think about it. If
I
you were
would feed him
stuck in the
pigs from
library
the
for a
So-
potential unbeknownst period of time, and suddenly you're in the hands of someone that, you know, will actively feed you knowledge, you don't think you'd be a bit hungry? Like, I'm not defending the book in any way, shape, or form.
No,
but-
I want to destroy this.
It sounds like you are.
Jericho did one.
Ferris
Jericho
is
in like
so
some
reasonable.
kind of a tone is like, I want to destroy this later, if I can.
You want
I'm
to
waiting for
destroy
you
the
to
book.
make a con saving throw.
You want
I
to
know.
dis-
That's what I'm waiting for.
Well,
let me
here's the thing.
Okay.
Jericho does not want to get rid of the book.
Yeah.
Jericho's character doesn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
yeah.
Josh wants to destroy the fucking thing. Jericho
Alright,
doesn't.
so
Gotcha.
basically what I'm getting at is this, is you made a pact so you can get the book back.
Someone, I don't know.
With the same terms that he had.
The same open-ended
Same.
terms.
Didn't she give you a vision?
Alright,
dude?
and then I will go
She
over
also
as
gave me a
Sonya.
vision.
What's up?
She also
She also
gave
gave me a
Um,
vision, which I was gonna do by myself anyway.
You
without
give
her
yourself
help.
a vision?
The vision was just me defeating Alpha. Can you hear me?
What?
What?
Were you also older?
No.
No?
You defeating the alpha?
He wasn't older?
You saw you defeating the alpha? And we're talking about Wolf, yes.
Yeah,
You've
there
seen
was a
so
bunch
many
of
fancy
werewolves.
alphas.
I'm gonna look at Hugh real quick, and I'm just gonna glance over at him and what his reaction is to that.
I was gonna do this with or without her.
What would his reaction be? There's a bit of like confusion as he twitches his head, looks at him, and you see that he's like studying him and like looking him up, like sizing him up.
I know he's bigger.
I'm gonna
He's
put
an
my
alpha.
hand back on his shoulder and kind of just clench a little bit and just be like, "Hey, buddy,
What is the guy in the
what you
pits
thinking?"
name? Do we know?
No.
Can we ask him?
You can in a minute, and I will roll a random name generator in a second. As he looks at, I don't think that he has a chance.
And
Why
then,
do you say that?
can I look at him and be like, know your place?
um,
It's on the back of my sheet. I
just-
don't want to say it.
Why do you
he's
say
the
that?
alpha. He's
Can I
big.
see your...
Yeah,
No, I want to see your flush.
he's bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
He's more powerful. You're saying?
Scared? Yeah.
I mean, that's reasonable for
Hey,
an alpha.
Jericho, you hear what he's fucking saying?
I heard him. Oh, I was gonna do that with or without her.
Let's not be a
anyways,
Sparty,
but
guys. Don't run off by yourself. We're
Don't
facing
say.
a big old hairy
No,
beast.
no Sparties.
No Sparties.
But
Speaking of that, where's my brother?
So wait, were you done
He's
with
not
your
returned
vision
yet.
thing? Were you done with your stuff?
is there any other story that needs to be told before we go on break?
I would like to look at both of them and be like, I can't fully trust either one of you right now, and I will throw Sonya a wand.
Thank you.
I don't need a one.
It's a very eventful few days.
But
I'm
if the experiment goes well, I have no
Roll me
problem giving you
percentiles.
guys.
To see how
Whatever
the
I
wand
can
attunes to you. We
Ah.
are in the Harry Potter universe,
Okay.
so
Experiment.
I'm gonna take my
withstand.
hand off you.
The
I'm gonna
only
say you
things I
stay
can honestly
right
do
there.
without a wand
61.
I'm gonna walk over.
is thaumaturgy
uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Healing
walk
word.
over to Jericho,
and
and I'm gonna say
There's one
what you
wand.
did was selfish.
You have a way of
I'm not happy
I can
with
contacting?
you. I can forgive
I can
Ferris a bit
prayer
because he
healing.
had the party's intentions in mind. You and
prayer
I
healing, thaumaturgy, and healing word.
are on
That is all I've
fighting
got.
terms now.
I
So
will-
I don't know if
just
I
know
can
I'm watching
contact
you.
her.
I will give him
Okay.
my longbow.
Okay.
Me? What? Longbow?
What do you get?
I'm gonna pick it up and like look at it for a second and then kind of swing it like a baseball bat and be like, can't hit things with this.
Would you rather have a kunai?
I'd rather have a blunt force weapon.
I go over to a tree
We just
and
take
break
the
a
spike.
branch off. Just hand it to him.
Yo,
Is this
I will take
considered
my
a great
longbow.
club?
No.
No. It's a branch.
It's a branch.
I'm just gonna. No, it's just not the right weight. It's just.
The wand, as you grab it, feels all right, but slightly off.
I have 3.
Like it's.
I
just-
technically have 3, so if there's one that is better suited for her.
Did you roll percent?
How the
I have-
fuck do you have
I
3
have the
wands
one-
just laying
I have
around?
the one that Dumbledore gave me,
Mhm.
Yes.
and then I have the 2 I picked up from the apartment.
Yes, you
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This one's still too
Because
small.
speaking of apartments,
So I
before
don't
we
know
go
if that
on
matters,
break-
Yes,
though.
and
If,
speaking
if it's just
speaking of-
randomized or whatever,
Yeah.
like
Wait,
whatever
so
she would
grab
have
the
gotten.
second
Where
one.
did you guys go from the boat?
Yeah, that's what we want to tell you since, yay,
49.
talk about being
This one feels worse,
party-minded.
and the third one is a dummy wand.
Oh.
This one's too big and this one's not right.
Give her the first
3
one.
bears.
Okay,
That's what I was going for.
the one from Dumbledore.
Yeah, it was a dummy wand.
Yeah, this one doesn't
Oh,
even.
that one's the dummy wand?
It could not cast spells, but it has a hint of spells in it.
Okay, and then the other, so she took one of the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one was the one that you were most attuned with, but it
So
doesn't,
where did y'all
it
go
doesn't
from
understand you.
So just so you know where those wands came
I'll hold
from.
on to it because no one will question if I could cast a spell with it without a wand.
So,
True.
due to time, we'll get to your sources in the
Yeah.
beginning of each story,
Dot.
and we'll be back in a few, guys. I just killed one of my fucking guardians.
Wands and
yeah.
pencils at the
Yeah.
ready.
All right, see you guys in 15.
Wands, pencils.
Hello everybody, this is Jesus from ADreamProduction, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Guys, how you doing? Welcome to an episode of Tabletop Commando. This is Gerard's Gaming. This is where we get all our products. They sponsor us, and we sponsor them.
I'm popping like I'm straight out the toaster. I'm flying backwards, y'all. Hello and welcome. And this is FNBN. What you're asking yourself is, what is FNBN? FNBN is for nerds by nerds. And it's pretty much a channel that me and my friends are trying to get started. We have so many crazy nerd ideas that we want to post on there. Some of our plans are to do like podcasts, nerd conversations, nerd news. We got a lot of ideas, but first you need people that can watch. Let's be nerds. Come on now, let's be.
This character, I think, why is her chest bit bigger? The only reason why.
Aaron, and we're back. So, a very important question was asked for because we are technically a new stream for a new player. So, can a character like a sorcerer, since our sorcerer does no message, write down message on a scroll to give to another player? So the answer would be no on a couple of reasons. No, because sorcerers do not learn spells the same way the traditional wizards do, and we're all role-playing that we're wizards from Hogwarts. a little meta, but no, you don't
Stop
have that
moving your head
capability.
for a second.
Yeah, I have stuff on here.
You have a fluff in your
head.
Anyway, sorry.
Appreciate
It's been bothering me for like 2 hours.
I'm sure
So I just,
it will bother me when I edit this video.
Yeah.
So, or let's say the actual wizard in the
there's
book,
another one.
you won't be able to do that either because your spell book, it's by you. No one else can. Even another wizard will have a hard time reading your wizard book. Just like a artificer, if they make a gunsmithing, whatever it's called, they can't just say, "Here's my gun, have it." It's like, no, this is my weapon. This is my wand.
So it's a balance issue.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a mechanical issue from the game.
Yeah, I totally. So like, even though I have an open spell book, I can't give somebody else like.
Yeah,
one more.
because theoretically, a light domain god is giving you this ability.
Right.
Once you break that path with your god, you can be a level 17 cleric and be like, depending on the DM, be like, oh, fuck you, Paylor. And Paylor's like, well, cool, no more spells for you. And then you're a 17th level character with no access to his spells, but everything else you have access to.
Fuck.
Yeah. So that's why you pray to Jesus, and then Jesus is like, fireball.
We pray to Jesus.
Yeah. So
Jesus, like, bro, burning hands.
Burning hands.
Got you.
Right.
I love that meme of you just call up your god like, I want to cast this spell. What do you want to do? Yeah, sure, whatever. Because gods have so many important things to do.
Stop wasting my time. Click.
Yeah, sure.
How
Get an
much damage
advantage.
are you inflicting? Fine.
Okay, so the sun is setting.
Yep.
A lot of twilight critters are coming out like rabbits and whatnot, and you hear a fox here and there.
So I'm gonna notice the sun setting and be like, hey, do we want to take this conversation like on the road, like start moving back towards the city? Because I mean, although, and I noticed the tent, like, although we do have the tent on us, like it might be a little more advantageous to, you know, be at least relatively closer to town, like maybe 5 minutes instead of fucking 30 minutes.
It's an hour.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah, an hour.
What about your brother? Is he gonna come back soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna message him in just a second once I know what the party is doing, so I can tell him.
I think that.
What are you guys about?
Investigate.
I'm just
We've
looking
had a bond at
I'm
this
just
point.
looking at this wand that Osiris gave me and be like, just concentrate on it.
Yeah, it's gonna take you about an hour to attune to the wand.
But I think we should go to the abandoned warehouses and just scope that out and see what's going on there.
I'll go with you.
Anyway.
I mean, I figured all of us. But we got to figure out what to do with these werewolf people. But for now, they
They
can
can
just
point
join
us in the right direction, at the very least.
Do you see that he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know you will.
Huey, what are you about? Like, I'm still friendly for the next, like...
2 hours, let's say.
Yeah.
It really shouldn't have been 2 hours to pass.
I'm gonna be, like, really friendly with Huey. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, Huey, what are you doing? Like,
he looks at
Not
you,
you.
and I'm just like, I'm not Huey.
Yeah.
no, I was using you for emphasis, but it's Huey, dog.
He looks at you, then looks at Neff, and confusedly scared. Can we keep adding more scared points on it?
Yes.
He's just eventually just gonna die of just.
How many like poker chips can you put on this character?
Like 50?
Befuddled.
There we go.
Perplexed.
Alright. I'm gonna look at the guy in the pit and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna lower my maul down a bit and I'm like, come on, get out. Get yourself out.
10 is just enough as he rolls a 10 with the disadvantage.
Okay.
As he picks himself up, and then he just is up with you guys.
Okay, as soon as he gets up, I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder and kind of dig in a little bit and be like, hey, buddy.
His whole arm off.
Not off.
I'm
not hitting his injured shoulder, I'll say that. It's his uninjured
Are we gonna
shoulder.
heal him or no? Leave him wounded.
He's a dick. I want to leave him wounded.
How friendly was he with other, if you don't kill me, you're gonna kill me later, guy?
He didn't say anything the whole time.
He didn't say anything the entire time. He was just being really, really quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm in my character's head, I am demoting him to lackey status, and as a result, I really don't give a shit about his existence.
As Ferris says that out loud, and those no.
I'll help him.
I can't say that
Thank
out loud.
you.
It's not friendly.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so
why don't you come stand by me so we can walk together?
I'll show back with
Lean
you.
on me.
Well, you can't outrun.
Are you done with command? So
Jericho.
they're not sleepy, right?
Right, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we're pretty safe on them trying to like run away.
Yeah.
They don't have any wands or anything on them, do they?
No, they
You
don't.
just break one of their feet.
Well,
Like,
Well,
him walk.
Well,
you
like they
healed
can't
it.
walk that well.
yeah, I
You
healed
healed
one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
one
You
has
healed
an
the
injured arm.
Hugh had the
Hugh.
broken foot, and you healed it.
So we're walking back. Yes.
Sure. What is
Okay.
what is a marching order? I
I-
know that Jericho is taking
I think.
the older man. You are walking with Hugh.
Mhm.
Sonya says she's behind.
I am also behind, and I'm gonna message my bro.
Osiris, you want to take up the rear with me? Actually?
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Can I be next to Jericho also? Right there.
Are we
You're
gonna...
basically next to Jericho in here.
I mean, you want to be behind them?
No,
I
next
think.
to.
Yeah, I think she wants both of us flanking.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so this is
Jericho's got a harem going. What's
I
up?
want to be behind you.
I can't go anywhere.
Okay.
Exactly.
Marching
Jericho's
order.
got a harem going.
As,
Can I message Borlon, please?
sure.
Tell
Alright,
me.
so since we're walking, we really don't need this right now.
Okay.
If you, thank you. I always just trust that you guys are gonna.
Yep.
What's your message?
I would like to let him know to return to us, and we're going back to the city.
Okay. I need you
Oh shit.
to give me the
All
best
my dice.
percentile you can possibly give me.
Oh shit.
Oh. Borlon got distracted.
Warlong went to his.
Oof.
What is that?
33.
Okay.
It's round.
It's pretty good percentile.
No.
What's the full message? Hey, we're heading back to town.
Is it repeating?
Yeah. It's please
I was
return to
about
us.
to
We're
make
heading
that
back
joke.
to
God damn it.
Please return to us. We're heading back to town. Is what she said.
Anything else? You have 25 words. So that's it. That's it. I'm just
That's
like,
it.
okay.
She's putting that to the wind.
You, in return, hear a growl of pain. And you hear, busy! And then you hear the cone breath expand.
Guess he wasn't that stealthy.
You
What
rolled
direction
stealth,
was it?
and I just want everyone to know I've been holding on to that.
He gave
I
us
rolled
a
a natural
19,
20.
right?
He got 19. Something, natural 20, and then I reconfirmed it later, and it was a second nat 20.
Shit.
And he's still.
And he is currently
Busy?
engaged in something. You know he is not okay.
Yeah.
Like what direction was it?
South.
Is that the way we're going anyway?
That is the opposite direction you guys are going. That is actually going back towards Hogwarts.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gone, guys. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, I'll find you later.
What?
What?
I'm Sparty. I'm out. He's hurt. It's bad. I'm going.
Explain.
Yeah. What is happening?
Extrapolate, please.
You didn't say anything.
As you guys were about to tell y'all's story, just letting you know, what are you doing?
I messaged Borlung to come back to us, and he's fighting or doing something, so I'm going.
You're
Sorry.
going to find him?
Yes, I'm going to find him the opposite direction. Now.
Okay.
Immediately.
All right.
South?
Yes.
Sun's still going down?
Mm-hmm.
You need a navigator.
Okay.
I've been in the military.
Okay. I'm
I'm
totally
really good with
willing to
survival.
have help if you guys want, but
I know woods.
I would not ask you to do
No,
that, but he's my
He's hot.
blood.
I'm going.
Osiris.
He's cold.
You know I'm down.
Desperate times, desperate measures. I need a wand.
No.
Shit. You guys
We're
are
not in
okay for
immediate
now. We're
danger
we're
right now.
going.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Okay,
find
okay.
him first, and we'll
Yeah.
figure it
I'll
out.
give him a kunai, and I'll give you a kunai.
Oh, he gets a blade, but I don't get a freaking wand?
I offered
Just
you a
take your
wand
kunai
and
then.
a longbow.
When did you offer me a wand? You offered me a
No.
stick and a
A
longbow.
longbow and a kunai.
Oh.
There you go. We're good now.
Yeah.
I'll give you all those, and if it comes up, then I will give you guys one.
Oh!
Alright, fine.
Someone's gonna die.
Oh my
IRL.
god! I saw that. That was not cool.
No, I'm good.
What the fuck?
stubborn. If it's not my bat, I don't want it.
Hey, that's fine.
Like
I understand.
I'm.
Are you
stuck,
kidding me?
I'm stuck in my fucking morals.
He did
okay.
not.
And then I will
You
say to
better
him when
not,
he
huh?
rejects it and be like, must not be in
All right.
that much danger.
Wait, can we go back to that?
What?
Was that in game? Did he?
No. It was Josh.
It was
being-
just a joke. Okay, it was
being
cute.
mean
It
and
was
cute.
just a joke.
So
Okay, so
you
we're
guys-
all turning around, I guess.
Hey,
no, I need you.
As we're flanking
I'm
him,
going
he
to
just
give
stabs us
Jericho
all.
2 of them so you can dual wield if you want.
Yes, please.
So they work as daggers for your purpose. But you're not proficient in them. So you just do not add proficiency bonus to attack with it.
Okay.
But damage and everything else works like a dagger. So
Yes.
who is leading the scouting party?
Well, if we're turning around, that puts me and Osiris on lead.
Okay, literally just turning the same direction around. Okay, cool.
You don't know how far ahead, you just know what direction.
Yeah, and we didn't ask him to go very far in circles, so my guess is he's not.
Can
very
she
far.
fire another message even though he said
Hell yes,
busy?
I can.
Yeah.
Do you guys want my help? Because I do know woods,
I
and
love
I'm
East
good with.
Siders. Like,
I'm gonna
I'll offer
Nice.
aid.
I'm going to climb one of the near trees and then look forward as far ahead as I can.
Roll perception.
See if I can, if he's breathing fire or whatever. I imagine there
Sure.
will be light. My perception is 18.
18. With an 18, you can see that you don't see any like cone breads or anything like that, but you do see a few trees knocked over, and it looks like knocked over here. Like it's leading a slight trail, far off, maybe like 2-3 miles that you can see above.
Crap.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna call down and be like 2-3 miles that way, and then I want to.
Can we run?
Yeah.
You guys can run.
I want to run.
All right, where are the werewolves gonna be?
I'm keeping them close to me.
Same exact position, just turning around.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna be. Yeah, right there.
Okay. You
Well,
had
yeah, in
huge-
front of me. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
And
Cool.
then, am I
I'm just
able
gonna
to
be
jump?
ready.
How am I in the back of you?
Around.
I mean, if I said the exact same position, just turning around. You want to go
Oh,
front?
Yeah, yeah.
Are these woods like close, like dense together, or are they
It's
like
it's
pretty
not.
sporadic?
It's spread here.
So I wouldn't be able to like hop from tree to tree.
No.
All right, I will climb down and I will run.
Okay. Who is leading the expedition?
Well, I'm the fastest.
he's the
Osiris,
fastest.
yeah.
He's leading, and I'm attempting to follow.
Okay.
I'm giving aid as much as I can.
Then I need you to roll me 2 survivals. Because we have advantage since you are So the official rules for aid is that you have to be 5 feet from them, but nah.
Okay.
So I get advantage.
Yeah. If it makes sense to me, then yeah. But in combat, I need you to be like next to each other.
Right.
While he's rolling, can I message Rolling again?
Sure.
I want to tell him, we're on our way. Where are you?
So I got 12 on the first one,
Uh-huh.
and then I get up to 2. You said?
Yeah, because you have advantage.
Well, you already rolled twice.
Okay, I didn't know if you said to make 2 checks.
Oh no! Just
Okay,
one
yeah.
with advantage. Yeah.
And 12.
12 total.
Mhm.
Okay. As you are running, and you do not know where you're going. You need to look up and to actually be able to see. It just
Well, like I mean, like I saw
you know the same
where we're
direction,
going.
but there is a sense of doubt that you might not be going truly in that area. You're not sure. You are going in one path, but you're not sure if this is correct. And what was your message?
Said we're headed towards you. Where are you?
A few miles away from the Forbidden Woods. And
Oh shit.
you
Forbidden was bad news.
you hear a message back. Who is this? In a much deeper voice.
Fuck.
And roll me Arcana.
Like a Welsh green voice? Bitch.
Oof.
That was not a good roll.
Hence the oof.
Yeah, it's a 7.
7. Somehow, whatever this thing is, broke your message to hijack his message, and through him, he sent you something.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, he's a strong ass beast.
So,
Okay, guys. Well, he's really bad. Yeah, I bet you he's another dragon. Anyway.
roll me percentiles again. And if Osiris, you're still leading, I'm going to get a roll me survival.
77.
Okay.
I should note, I am attempting to follow Osiris at the best of my ability.
Osiris, are you like full out fuck everyone on sprinting, or are you leading them?
Well, I figure I would be sprinting like as fast as I can. That way, I mean, we're trying to get there fast.
Okay, then you are not guiding everybody. Who is guiding everybody? Or is everyone guiding themselves?
I mean, they would still be able to see me.
Yeah, they
I'm
can
not
see.
I'm not like using my key.
Yes. There will be a point where you disengage from this, since you run 40 feet.
And we all run 30.
Yeah. Eventually, 20 feet every so on and so forth,
You're gone.
you're gonna disappear from them. So are you gonna keep in distance with them so they can see you? Or are you, that's right, like, are you bolting, or are you gonna keep in distance with them?
I'm bolting is what I was planning on doing.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. So
Alright.
roll me survival.
Okay, I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Is the sun still up?
No.
No?
No, the sun is not
Natural
up.
Can I see the North Star?
20.
Yeah.
Cool.
That is fucking beautiful.
Alright.
I'm.
Okay.
What?
What do
They're
you...
not 20.
Oh shit.
I guess I'm leading.
Okay,
At
roll
the,
me through.
like the,
I'm gonna-
the second he disengages from the party, at that point
Which
I
isn't
am
yet.
leading.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not yet. So, I need you to roll me a survival with an advantage, because if you're not 20, I'm going to grant you advantage.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna eat him, but.
Survival?
Yes, sir.
15?
15? Alright, 15 is good. 15 is very good. So, Osiris, as you're running, again, the conversation that you guys had apparently took about 2-ish hours from you interrogating him, from pulling people out, disclosing information. Took a while. The effects of the withdrawals are wearing off.
They're wearing off?
Yeah, they're wearing off.
Oh,
about
thank
this
God.
time. So, for the next hour or so, I need everyone to roll me a Constitution DC. Constitution check.
Including me?
Everybody.
Wait,
yes.
how? Like,
Constitution-
I thought it was like just a few miles away.
Yeah. It's gonna
Are
take
we
you
not able to like run that?
Is it a
for
saving
running
throw, or is it
for
just straight-
miles. Just
Like,
it's a saving
What's
throw.
the average mile that somebody runs? Like 12 minutes?
Yeah, but
15
you're
minutes?
sprinting to get there.
I think it was
Okay.
3.
Yeah. So
Okay, I was just saying you said like the next hour or so.
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm gonna sum up what's happening with the next hour, but I need you guys to roll the Constitution save to get the full story.
Cool.
Which I mean good questions.
17.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
5?
Okay.
12.
7.
10.
Okay. So
Holy shit, how did I get the second highest?
Good
you get
roll.
7.
okay. So
Who's
you two,
11?
I'm putting you here. By the time you guys get there, are winded as fuck. By the time you get to where the trees are, Osiris gets there maybe 2-3 minutes earlier. You see slash marks on trees. A lot of the trunks broken down. You see one trunk completely engulfed in ice. And when you get there, everyone's fine, but you guys are breathing extremely heavy. And as you're breathing in very heavily and inhaling heavily to like catch your breath, you feel slightly off and you start coughing. And with your new vision, you see slight hints of just arcanic residue throughout this area in the air.
Poisoning.
Yeah. And as you guys pull back a little bit from that area, now you're all noticing that there is like this hint of literally green fog just kind of sinking into the floor now, and it just steadily setting there. So obviously there was a fight here between something with poisonous and your brother. You guys continue on going forward, and it will take you about an hour to finally reach the destination, and somewhere in between there is a if he was this badly hurt coming here, it doesn't look good.
Oh no!
I need to know what happens. Oh my god, it's like I turned to the correct page.
Wow.
I was the first.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no. Jeez.
Save Neff's love interest.
Hey.
I'll get
I
so
need everyone to
angry.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, that's my forte. What's up?
They got
Yeah.
all kinds of fucking shit.
No! Oh god. I'm fucked.
11.
Leah one.
I'm gonna ask this once.
Yeah.
I haven't had a short rest yet, have I?
Nope.
Fuck me.
You could have if you started walking nice and gently. But no short rest. So, wisdom saving throw. 3, fail.
17.
Fail.
Fail?
What?
Yeah, fail.
11.
Fail.
11.
Fail.
Natural 20.
Pass.
Wow.
Fail. So,
Everyone except Jericho.
17
And
fails.
2 other people, which they both fail.
Shit.
By the time you hit, it says 6 mile mark, but we're a little bit closer to that. You hear the of thunder, and there seems to be a I need thunderstorm. There we go. Song. There seems to be a rainfall that just all of a sudden came out of nowhere. No indication of clouds, no indication of strong winds, just concentrated heavily on this area. And as you guys are seeing, for a second you see a sinkhole, and no one else saw. So I need everyone that failed to roll me dexterity saving throw immediately, including the 2 guys.
I get advantage.
It's not a trap.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
I'm seeing like sinkhole.
That's cocked.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Cock or
Yep.
cocked?
Cocked. That was right on the corner.
All right, that is
Don't use
Fret.
that one.
Okay.
No,
What? Don't use that dice. 21.
Okay, pass.
11.
Fails.
Yeah.
8.
Fail. I fail.
You don't have it.
I'm using one of my vision worlds.
Okay.
16.
16 just passes. As you guys, as you're running,
no.
Osiris, you feel something like your foot is whoa, and you feel solid, like you see nothing wrong with the floor, just extremely wet now that it started to rain, and then you just sink downward as you're looking around, just noticing Jericho, just noticing what happened. You kind of stop as everyone starts falling in, and Sonya, you see yourself falling for a split second, and then you come to as your vision is telling you what's the next step you're gonna do, and then you just freeze as the guy that's right in front of the wolves just fall into the sinkhole too. It is a 30-foot sinkhole that you guys are
I
in.
cast Featherfall.
Okay, how many people are you affecting? 'Cause
6.
you need to see them, I believe.
I can't see them.
Nope.
Fuck, dude. It says choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. Falling creatures' rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until spell ends.
Within
Creature
range? What's range?
60 feet.
Choose your 5 characters.
Well, obviously me and Osiris and.
I have slow fall.
1,
I feel like you
2,
need-
3, 4.
I didn't. I've saved.
She
I
saved.
saved.
They
okay.
both
Okay,
were saved.
Sonya and Neff saved, correct?
Sonya, Neff, and Jericho.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got one of the werewolves.
Or you.
I have slow fall.
do
Wait,
I
is it
know
6
that?
or
I would
5?
know that, right?
5.
It's 5.
Yeah,
I think.
including yourself.
I didn't fall.
Yeah, I'm. So if
Yeah.
I catch all
All
the
3 of
wolves and
us.
let Osiris
Yeah.
slow fall, because he's.
I'm like ahead of y'all, so I mean, I don't know if
You could technically 1, 2, 3, and then 2. the two werewolves. 'Cause
I
we
would have
all
like
saved.
stepped into it first, right?
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't have like been
That's
able
what
to
I
yell
said.
out or
except for
anything in time.
Osiris.
I'm
No,
saying you
unfortunately,
can
this
do it
all
with him,
happened at the
too.
same time. It's
'Cause
considered
you,
a layer effect.
Osiris, and
Oh, okay.
him, and then the two
Is it-
werewolves.
is
I
that
figured
5
since I was like
plus?
ahead of them.
No.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's 6 people total,
I thought you said it's 5.
It's 5.
It's 5 and
Five.
It's
you.
5.
including her, right?
No,
No.
no,
with
it's
me.
5 total. You are
5.
the
Okay. Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. I thought it was different. My bad.
Yeah, anyway. Featherfall, everybody but Osiris because he was way ahead of us.
Okay,
And I didn't catch
so with that, as you guys are currently swallowing sand and debris and muck, I need you guys to roll me a dexterity saving throw. The ones who have originally failed. Who passed? You two passed.
So I don't
Me
take any
as well.
damage yet?
No. You can choose
Neff,
to
Jericho, and
assist
Sonya passed.
someone if you wish. With
Yeah.
your Featherfall spell, you are no longer falling into it perpetually, but you're still stuff is falling on you. So you save yourselves the damage of fall.
I got a 15.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
The dex
Yeah, what was it?
saving
Sorry?
throw. 15.
15?
Sorry.
Okay, that's a pass.
And then I got 20.
Pass.
14.
He got it.
Is anyone
1
assisting
million.
Ferris?
Yeah.
Roll with advantage.
We're trying to catch it.
14.
As you stick your hand in, so the Featherfall makes sure no one falls. As you're concentrating very hard on who can get up and who cannot get up. Okay. As you still feel this just heavy pouring rain, just supernaturally just concentrating on you guys, and the water just keeps coming in as Osiris, you put your hand up. You just swallow the fresh air, kind of get the mud off your face. Bones with your slight levitation, Featherfall, and you pushing yourself up just enough to break free from that just gap of just muck and almost solid earth, and you're able to breathe too. You don't see anything from the wolves. And Neff, as you stick your hand in, try to like reach, putting your maul to the ground to give you support, and trying to reach in for Ferris says you do not see him. What is your constitution?
Modifier or total?
Yeah, modifier.
+1.
Okay. Fuck. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. As you are continuously helping him,
Yes.
roll me with advantage.
$12.
12. You don't see him. You do not sense him. You
I'm gonna try as far as I can.
reach in
Yeah.
there.
As far
Okay.
as I can. Yeah.
All right. I need now you to roll me dexterity saving
Yep.
throw.
Don't fuck me. That'll fuck me a little bit. That's a 8.
8.
Yeah.
I need. You are still concentrating on your spell. You've not received any damage, and you are. Everyone's barely out of the muck.
Including the wolves. I see their heads pop
Nope.
up. Shit.
Nope. They are technically still down into the water. You put yourself in, and you slowly start sinking inward. As everyone sees, Ferris is not coming out, and Neff is being sunk into the hole again.
Help!
So,
Can we move?
I need you to roll me that saving throw.
Oh!
And I'm not in a position to help anybody.
Now that you're out, yeah, you can.
Oh, I'm
That's
out.
what
out?
happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody except for
Help!
them are out officially.
See, I thought I was still in there. I'll help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah. I can't do
Can
much
me
until...
and Jericho create a link, of arms,
Is
where
Jericho
we're
out now?
Yeah, everybody's out except for the two wolves and Ferris.
Okay.
And me.
7.
7. Okay, that is
Are you
one
under?
fail.
I'm not under,
So-
I'm slipping.
So I would like to lock arms with Jericho and either me.
That is
or-
counting my death saving throws. That is not
Okay.
counting my luck at this point.
Okay.
I have 3 of them. That's what I'm
Do
doing.
you want to go in or do you want me to go in?
You go in. I don't have
And then
strength.
I don't have strength either.
Shit.
Okay.
If somebody
so-
grabs onto me, I can get him.
But
So,
yeah,
what are we
we'll,
doing?
Yeah, I'll
we,
definitely
I want
grab.
to hold on to his arm.
Okay, as you
And
grab
I
on,
want
link
to
onto
hold
him.
on to her arm.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then there will
Yay.
be 3 of us.
Okay.
Like having a link. That should cover a good amount of space to try to find him, right?
Sure. What is Dex saving throw first?
Because she's the one that's in it,
Yeah.
right? And we're holding on to her.
No advantage.
She's not.
11.
amazing.
11.
With
Um,
us assisting.
Yeah.
That's a
It doesn't
save.
Not to
matter.
find
it's
him.
not a trap.
Okay, so you do not sense him nearby.
That doesn't count as a trap, really?
No, it's a natural phenomenon.
Who's
It's not
down
made.
there again? It's
Ferris.
Ferris,
Ferris.
yeah.
Me.
So, you do not find him. I need you to. What is your Constitution modifier?
Another question.
+2.
Okay.
I have another question, and I'm gonna reference it to Jericho.
Okay.
Can you not just see him with your magic thing?
Let me try it. Can I try that?
No. He has
Okay.
no magical items on him.
But I mean, him himself is not magical.
No.
Oh, I thought that.
Theoretically, yes, but no.
I see.
Not for the purposes of this incantation.
And I can't see the,
So,
the darkness.
You are
down there.
suffocating.
Yep.
What are you doing?
If she's suffocating, can I pull her back up?
You feel she's not. The struggle and the ferociousness of Neff is kind of like going limp a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull her back.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back up and get a breath of air and try to go
Then
back down.
I dexterity saving throw with advantage on this.
Okay.
Since your feet are
Fuck,
kind of
that
the
was
only
pretty
thing
good.
that's holding you in.
Oh, that's better.
Dang.
That's better. That's 21.
As you pull out, Bones, what are you doing?
I'm holding on to the group and still trying to feather fall him if I
Are
can.
you just assisting Bones? What are you doing now? I'm sorry, Neff. Now that she's out, what are you doing?
If she's out, I'm going back in. But with him holding on.
Okay.
So we're not a link now. We're
Dexterity saving
individual?
throw to try to find him. What are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm
Okay. You get an advantage on this somehow. What are you doing?
Somehow.
Just see if I can help in any way.
19.
Okay.
It's a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's like 20. 20. Well.
As you just
Yeah, so it's
dive in,
yeah, 20.
somehow-
4 or something.
right into the middle, and then Jericho just grabs onto your feet, kind of pulls him a little bit, and
I'm gonna assist Jericho.
and as both of you guys are like, oh god, you grab Jericho by the stomach and start pulling him in. You feel of a hand, and you grab onto it. Roll me a dex save with advantage. I need you to roll me a death saving throw.
Can I stop trying to do feather fall once I see them
Sure.
moving and start levitating?
22.
22. As soon as you get your walnut and about to cast levitation, what did you get on your?
16.
Okay, so that's a success. As limp, completely motionless, you grab him, and you're not really pulling. It's more like everyone else is instinctually trying to grab you since you almost disappeared into the sinkhole, and you grab on, and you don't see anything except for Osiris just holding on. He opens his eyes, and his muscles are tensing. He's grabbing something, and then you see a limp hand come out, and Ferris pops out of the sinkhole.
And can I tell that he is like dying right now?
He is not moving. He looks
Can
at you. He's not breathing. He's cold. The water's splashing on him as you guys are moving the muck and grime off of his face. What is everybody doing?
Would a potion of greater healing bring him back?
You can try.
We'll pour that in his mouth.
Okay. Roll me the HP. So that is 4.
Oh, here.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
Woohoo!
Oh, there was one right there too. I see a couple of 4s.
One.
I can't really tell.
Oh. It's some at the bottom, some at the top. Unfortunately, it's yeah.
Oh, it's on. Oh, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 plus 4. So you're healed for 12 points of HP. You're at 12.
I'm at 12
Yep.
instead of dying.
Yep.
But you're conscious.
Yeah. So mark off that potion. As you don't see anything, and you just open his mouth and start pouring it, massaging the throat. And as Bones, you're assisting a little bit on how to do this. with your new medicine feat. Coldness still, and then his body magically just warms up a little, and then you see.
The wolves are gone.
Yeah, one more say, and they are not coming out.
At least they can't tell our tales.
Actually, that's kind of true.
I'm a shitty person for saying it.
R.I.P. you.
To the group out loud so they can hear me be shitty. That's how I feel right now. I want to fuck you, brother.
I'm gonna just be like, we have bigger problems.
Yeah. He was alright, I think, but fuck
I know
him.
the city pretty well.
Fuck
I think
him
I can
right
find
now.
these abandoned warehouses. Right?
We are well outside the city at this point.
Oh yeah,
But I mean,
you
later.
know the abandoned factory section. You know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
As
Plus, we have some
Do we
hackers.
see anything
Really
around
quickly?
you see,
Besides the rain.
yeah, besides the rain, it is the trees here look thicker, like rapidly. Moss just grew along where the trees were, and then a lot of them are just completely dead. The ground is very uneven, extremely wet as again the rain keeps pouring down. You can definitely see the clouds above you, as like there's a complete section of like as soon as this area hits, it's just dark skies like normal nighttime. But where you are is supernaturally being suppressed by that rain.
Can I detect this? Upon being conscious,
Detect what?
can I detect the difference between where I am currently and the sky
Yeah.
adjacent to us?
Yes.
The second I regain consciousness, I want to try to crawl towards it.
The end section.
Yes.
It's gonna take you a bit, but you can. It's gonna take you like
Just literally the second I come out of consciousness, just like clinging for my life, attempting to get out of it.
It's gonna take you a couple of minutes. What the hell again?
I'm gonna help
But yeah,
him.
you're definitely gonna be able to do it. You see that he's able to move, but he's just
Ferris,
you don't know what
you're not allowed to die on us.
As soon as I see that he's alive, I'd like to climb a tree and just kind of gain like a grounds of where we are.
Yeah.
Because I feel like after all that, I wouldn't really have an idea of which direction I was facing or anything.
Understand. Roll me an acrobatics check, and it's a hard DC.
I don't think I did it. 12.
You normally will be able to do this, but every time you grab part of the wood, branches off, and you manage to like land yourself down. You try doing it again, and it's just extremely slippery. Like this is not normal rain at all.
Let's try to get out of this rain as
And
carefully as possible.
From what you are able to see, roll a perception and see what you are able to
Can
see.
we see how high up? Like, can we see any clear or
13.
just
13. When you are up there, as Osiris will be able to tell you in a second, the clouds of rain actually look very like low comparatively to how they should be. They look like they're low to the ground. Maybe. Oh, someone's gonna correct me. Whatever the distance from where the cloud should be up in the air looks about halfway at that point.
Gotcha.
so?
I don't know if it's a mile or whatever.
Can I see like where like the center of that storm type thing is?
You feel like you're in a big part of the corner. Like you just entered this section. Going further in, we're adjusting it from what the book says, but it looks like the rest of the area going into the Forbidden Forest is completely like the rain follows that area.
What do you think?
I was just trying to see, depending on how high up the storm was, if I could levitate us above it. But I've only got 20 feet, so it's probably not above it.
I would like to start moving in towards where I think the middle is, but carefully and like kind of watching my step. And
Now that you guys,
Can I see Osiris starting to move away from the party?
are you moving by yourself?
I mean, I'm just like moving that direction. If people see me, they see me.
Yeah.
Osiris, give me a fucking wand.
There are
And as
no
he's yelling
creatures
that,
attacking us.
can I yell
What
to
will
Jericho?
you do with it?
In a second, yeah. Just because of one microphone. Yeah.
Detect poison and disease. What was the first roll we had us do, dude?
Wisdom?
The first one was for poison.
The first one was con, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was wisdom.
First was wisdom.
First roll was wisdom.
I'm still thinking that Osiris would still want that testing done. But, I mean, I don't see any people that are attacking us.
I have literally almost died. Okay.
I've literally offered you 3 weapons.
Sure, a kunai is going to save me from a fucking sinkhole.
That's why we're moving carefully.
So, what were you gonna say to
If
Jericho?
something
I was
comes
going
up,
to
I
yell
will
at
give it to you.
Jericho to see if he can figure out what we're fighting, because he's got this. He's told us he can see the magic in us, he can see the magic around, and ask him what he senses.
Or perception. Okay. So
Nice.
with your observing around, calming down, water hitting you, the coldness, the staticness of the air, you notice that and everyone is noticing that it's very hard to breathe here too. There's just like a thickness that is lingering. Your new vision has radius that you just are now discovering, which is about 30 feet of you or so. You can, with that 20, you can start pinpointing where the concentration feels strongest when you can't really see it, and it's towards the direction of where Osiris is going, which feels like the center.
Follow Osiris to the center. I can't see it, but it's more like a pinpointing, like.
So that's where it's coming from. So we're getting to where it's going to be worse.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's run
Are
to
we
the
even
brick
going in
wall.
the right direction right now?
To the center with Osiris.
I've been
that's what-
continuing on
Okay.
still.
So
I'm following.
if you guys are following, I need everyone to roll me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Yay.
Because you found the first one, knowing that there's multiple sinkholes here or natural hazards that this
I'm
entity.
crawling out. Fuck this.
You going
I
out?
had advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Like, I am attempting to crawl out of the rain.
Shit, I used the bad dice.
I have fallen into one sinkhole and
What did I say,
almost
wisdom
died.
or
Wisdom.
con?
It's
Wisdom.
wisdom? Okay.
So that's
Dirty
20.
20.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
9.
13.
As good as I could do.
Okay.
So I did.
With those, there is another just trap that you fall through. Everybody.
Everybody?
Except for you, and you obviously.
Yeah, I'm out, dog.
Oh.
Oh no.
Maybe we should have gone Spartan. I'm sorry.
Switch this up a little bit. As Sonya,
Yes.
Jericho, and Bones take 10 bludgeoning damage from just walking, and then the ground just completely swallows you in, and instead of being single, just straight
Oh,
fall.
shit.
As Ferris, you see them
fell on my
going
keys.
and leaving. They're walking further and further away from you.
Tell
And
me
then-
when I get out of the rain.
Sorry, I've been cleaning up
You
since our
are out
last
of the rain.
fight.
And then,
Right now?
Yeah,
I
about the
mean-
time that they get to this location, you are out of the rain for time purposes. Maybe 10, I would dare say 15, but closer to 10 minutes pass by as you're walking away, crawling, getting the energy to pick yourself back up, leaning against a tree, making sure everything's fine, and you see that, like, literally the curtain of water stopping as you step out of it. Cold, but not freezing like it was in there. Like, there is literally different, like, 10-degree temperature change from just being in here. And then as you turn to try to see where they are, and then you see three of your friends just fall. You're like, shit, another sinkhole. As you guys are in a hole down.
How far
Yeah,
was
how
the drop?
far did we, like, travel towards the middle before this happened? Like, are we close to the beginning? Is it, like, 5 feet away from where
No,
we
no,
just were?
I would say it's maybe 200 feet. Just keep going.
Is that, like, a significant distance to where, like, our destination is? Or is that
You
not really?
You feel that you're maybe 1/4 of the way there.
Shit. Okay.
Gathering where you are, taking time to understand the layout, you feel that there's a lot more inward, and there is more to come from this. Bones, roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
I'd like to be like assisting getting it, I guess.
Okay, you can get them out.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna say
it takes a while. It's about 15 minutes from you walking into it, being about 1/4 of the way into the iris, let's say, of the storm. That was, thank you. That was a 40-foot drop, and it takes you a while. You can climb up with Osiris's help. It's a lot easier, but you definitely felt that, and there were a couple of ones on that roll.
Here, Ferris.
Are you
I have
bloody?
some.
So if we're at half, we're bloody?
No. You just took the damage. Unless you are blooded. I don't know what your HP is.
I'm at 8.
A little higher
You are
than
8
half.
HP?
I'm at 18.
Okay. If
I'm
you're
at
if you're
16.
above half your HP, you're no longer. You have wear and tears that hurt. You have no broken bones or anything on you, but yeah.
Can I cast Mage Armor?
Sure. Do you have your one?
I got a 16, by the way, on my Arcana check.
16. Okay.
Was it Arcana?
Yeah. Arcana. Is that with advantage?
Yes, that was
Okay.
my advantage.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I thought it was like
And
a
you said
4.
these don't count as traps, right?
These do
Like,
not count. These are natural hazards.
Are
I
there
might ask you to
rocks?
text me that if I can't read cursive, because I'm illiterate.
Are
as-
there
I'm not writing in cursive.
As
Are there rocks or like things
yeah,
that I
there's
could pick
things
up
naturally here. Yeah.
to throw ahead of me whenever I'm traveling to
Sure.
detect these things, or
Yeah, don't
Sure. Sure.
Is
With
there
that, I'll
danger sense
I'll
with
lower the
something?
DC.
I have
Yeah.
a danger sense, but it's only for traps.
Mm-hmm.
So I get an advantage for traps. That's it. That's all.
If it
danger
specifically
sense
says natural hazards, then
if I use patient defense, would that do anything here? Like,
no, unfortunately.
Can I try to cast another message to send another message?
Sure.
Close eyes. Think
are all of them out of the sinkhole so far?
hard. I'm
Done.
putting literally every single fiber of my being into that.
Oh no.
Right there. Every single possible fiber.
No.
Like
I do.
Jesus, look at me.
feel that,
Look at me.
or-
If you were me, you would be screaming this through your skull.
Oh God.
I'm putting every single possible fiber of my being into
Roll
this.
me a diplomacy within that.
Can we call it persuasion? It's
Sure.
like it's
Sure.
full blown.
Yeah, it's. I mean, is it? The skill diplomacy does not exist in 5e. It's the persuasion.
Okay, it is
Yes.
persuasion.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just used to my old habits.
I have a
Jeez.
question real quick. Can I cast
22.
my innate wild magic type thing without a wand?
You need to cast a level 1 spell or higher to activate wild magic.
And that requires me to have my arcane focus, my wand.
You don't have your one?
No, I do. I'm just thinking things.
Everyone's out of the hole?
Everyone's out of the hole.
Like I saw my friends fall, correct?
And smash.
Okay.
Wait, that
But
doesn't
would
sound
you
right.
not have seen them all coming out already?
Smush.
Did they come out?
I'd help them all out.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit as you're doing this.
And then as all of them are out, I would like to continue forward, but before I move forward, I want to take my longbow and shoot
Question.
Arrows.
arrows in a line,
Okay.
probably every 5 feet.
Okay.
I
A minor
have
illusion. would
24
that,
arrows, and I will pick them up as I go along.
Okay. Oh, that's happening right now. So.
With minor illusion, would that be able to like say if there's like another like?
It doesn't have weight. It's just
So it
visual.
won't.
Yeah, it won't interact. And I actually think we're kind of bending the rules on it. I don't think minor illusion is able to move. I need to double check on it. I think it's a stationary image.
What? Yeah, but you're beautiful. You've got a religious thing.
As you say this and you're concentrating so hard, you hear nothing, and you feel a lot of weight on you. You feel anger, disappointment.
This isn't even anger at this point. This is rage.
You open your eyes and there's 3 bags, 3 brown bags in front of you. And each one has a wand.
That's it? Each one has a wand.
There's 3 bags like wrapped in something with like a dirty string. Like these look like they were. You look at them. There's numerical numbers on them matching the same numbers that were on your shirts when you were in prison. And there is a wand on top of each one of these bags. The bags look like it has things in it, like clothes or books or things inside of it. And they're different in size. One of them looks like it has a odd object protruding through it, very solid and what do you call it? Cylinder in shape. And you recognize your wand definitely on top of that pile.
Dive for the bag that has my wand in it.
Alright, all your stuff is in
Take
there.
both potions of healing.
Okay, roll me.
Immediately.
Roll me HP.
So that's basically a greater potion.
Yeah. It's essentially it's a greater potion because it's +2. Yeah. So, as you guys are walking through Osiris, you're throwing your arrows, making sure everything is fine.
Is there any plus to that?
+4. If every now and then you find something, you kind of wait it out to make sure what's right. You're observing the situation very, very carefully. 11. Okay. As there are a couple more. Do you heal 11 HP?
Grab the other 2 bags.
Okay. Can I see your all's character sheets? You have what's on their inventory.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Except for the book.
Except for the book, and that's it. Yeah.
And Sonya has the wand.
Sonya has a wand, not her wand.
Osiris gave her.
Yeah. So, as you're looking through that and searching through all their stuff, it looks like just
I'm not searching. I'm absolutely not searching their stuff.
Okay. Sorry, misunderstood.
No, like I have it on me.
Yep.
I'm not like routing it. Cool.
Okay. You can easily put it in your bag holding everything fits perfectly.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
For the sake of redundancy, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Yes.
I have my wand, correct?
Yeah.
And I have all of the possessions within the bag of holding.
Yeah. Also on your wand there is
Cast detect poison and disease.
Okay. You are. The whole area has a hint of very fine hint, but technically the area would be considered poisonous. Like the entire, since where the water starts, throughout as far as your vision can see, and your magical effect.
I saw my friends drop into the sinkhole.
And you saw them drop, yeah.
How far were they?
They are, but you keep traveling.
Yeah.
So you can no longer see them.
How far were they from me?
Oh, I don't know if they.
200 plus feet, 300 maybe, before you can lose them in just a raindrop and the obscurity of everything. But Ferris.
Point wand immediately at throat.
Okay.
He's gonna speak.
Oh wait, you have my wand. You can use my wand if you.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, I was like, he needs to be tuned to your wand.
Never mind.
So, but Ferris.
My own wand's still attuned to me.
Yours
correct?
is.
Like
yours
mine's
is.
like always attuned.
Yeah, yours is. So Ferris, before you do anything, there is a. You see when you grab your wand, there is a scroll wrapped around it. As soon as you open it up, it disintegrates and attunes and fixes into the wand.
That's bad.
And as soon as you grab it, your mind is more linked to it a little bit. In addition to that, you have a new spell in your inventory. I have sticky notes here.
You have sticky notes?
Yeah.
Osiris has been shooting arrows and he's going on in front of us,
We were-
right?
I
Does
were
I'm not
following.
moving anymore than that where I'm at.
have we seen him get hit anything or?
I'm sorry?
Have they seen Osiris get tagged by anything?
No.
Because
No.
he was shooting arrows, just
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
like test the ground or
yeah.
hit
As
something.
soon as this is what I needed to make sure he knew, since
Okay.
he physically has his wand on hand now. Now I can tune to you guys. Also, you hear in your head, "No need," in a very friendly voice.
Great.
You hear "no need" to your question. That's all you hear.
That is all I hear
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
Did we see that happen?
No, you are very far away. But this is what you do see, aside from Osiris.
Ferris.
Sorry, Ferris.
Yeah, because
As,
apparently we're not
Osiris-
seeing
yeah,
Osiris either.
No, you guys are with Osiris. Everyone's together, packing, and traversing through. You feel that you're very close to halfway point to becoming where your destination, your center point. And then you see as you discover a couple traps here and there, your brother is just limping by, very wounded. Like one of his paws is not touching the ground.
But he's the dragon still.
Yeah, he's in dragon form. You see half of his wing is covered in blood.
Oh no!
And he's just walking to you. And there is a figure next to him, just like patting him and like looking at him. And you can tell as she notices you guys, she makes a point to take off her cloak, and it's Omni. As she's guiding him like, it's
At
okay.
this point, can I cast Thaumaturgy?
Yes, in a second, because technically everything that you did is happening at the same time. What they're doing.
Got
so
it.
let me finish explaining what
it.
what they're encountering, just for the sake of the one time I didn't bring out her name.
Oof. Do I get my Slytherin bracelet back?
Yeah, it's on there.
Cool.
He's got
Pass it
charisma.
back to me, dog.
With that thing.
I'm gonna make you pass it.
There
Oh,
you go.
yes,
There you
please.
go. I hope it's the right item, right? I didn't look.
What?
It's the right item, right? I didn't look. I just grabbed it on
Yeah,
top. Okay,
you're
cool.
good.
Yeah. As
He's
she
like, I'm taking it all. I don't care what you give me.
she is helping him, and you see that the arcanic runes on her slightly give off a faint and start glowing purple. You don't understand really why. And like, it's okay. It's okay. Come, we find your family. And as she is guiding them towards where you are, and you guys are, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
As
We killed
she
y'all.
is taking your brother to you.
Yeah. Does he have any tattoos that I see?
Oh no.
He's got scales. I don't know
You
if I
got,
see
you
him
got
anyway.
scales. As she looks at, if anyone has any healing magic, I suggest you cast it on him now.
Yeah, I want to use my kit.
Okay, mark 1 point of it and use your kit. For the sake of we have miniatures.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
I had 5, right?
You have 5. You've used a couple. I'm not sure how.
I've used
Yeah.
2.
So as soon as so once you use 5, your kit's completely gone.
I think so. Because I know I used 1 for us before we got caught.
So as you're figuring that out, Omni looks at you guys.
And then 1 more when you got
I
super
suggest that you do not trample on his property. So he is claiming this area.
Are you talking about the Welsh Green Dragon?
Well, you know of him.
I talked to my brother.
Yeah. As your brother looks at, thanks, it's the second time now.
Can he is it easier if he transforms back to his human to be healed, or?
No, it would, you would know that it's he has to concentrate to be a human. This exhausts less energy for him. And the healing, it does not matter the physical distance. It matters his internal strength, energy. It matters his HP. If he's big or small. So this is easier on him.
As I see her or whatever, I'm just staying in the back and I'm readying patient defense.
Okay. So you just slowly just concentrate.
I have a dumb question.
Yeah.
Not knowing what the party is doing,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that I have the inventories of myself, Jericho, and Sonya back
Mhm.
on me, and knowing that my party just fell into something, I want to start lighting 4 candles
Okay. Sure.
and begin casting incantations for prayer healing.
Okay. Fair enough.
And then, before it sets concentration for that, I want to cast thaumaturgy upon my own voice
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Prayer of healing, get to me."
As you guys hear the booming, cacophonous sound of Ferris spreading through the forest, you see Omni smile. A few seconds later, you hear a far, far, far into the distance.
Can I send a message to Omni?
Sure.
I want to ask her what she's requiring of my brother for her help.
As she gets that message, kind of looks at everyone, not necessarily sure who sent it. But when you say brother, she like comes in. Oh, dear, nothing. He's just a friend. Come on, I have safe passage through this forest that I was given. Do not want anyone getting hurt. I do not need to be hurt. Let's go. And she is currently guiding him and just petting him where he needs to, or like supporting where he needs, as his wings are very clenched in.
I'm gonna go over and
Yeah.
try to help.
I was gonna say I want to go.
When
up
you
to the
guys
other
see that,
side.
she steps back a little bit and just lets you guys handle the mission. And as she's walking forward, you see that the rain slightly stops and the trees, like they have a mind of their own, moving slightly away.
And none of this point does she react to me at all.
Mm-mm.
I'm just keeping a very close eye on her while I'm trying to help.
So it's going to take you a good 20 minutes, now that it's clear, to leave and get to Ferris. As you're doing the ritual, but you're not doing the last detail. You're holding your action, and it's going to feel forever for you since you don't know time yet. But
Yeah, I'm sitting here concentrating on the last little iteration of the
exactly.
spell. It's going to feel like an eternity.
Yeah, it's
That's
going to be
fine.
about 10 minutes or so. A little bit less, but you have, for you, it's going to feel like forever. So, what are you guys doing for the next 10-ish,
walking to
20-ish minutes?
Ferris, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess I'm staying towards the back.
Okay.
And I'm just being really cautious and not really saying anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm just gonna think to myself and keep an eye out for anything suspicious or anything different.
Okay.
Especially looking at her.
She says nothing the entire way there, unless asked or spoken.
She's kind of leading us out.
Yeah, she's making sure everything is fine. Every now and then she looks behind to make sure you're... It feels like she's ignoring everyone. She kind of gives you a couple eyes to make sure that you're okay, but then really concentrating on your brother, making sure that he's okay too. If no one's going to say anything, let's just make it over here. As your candles are out, the ritual is technically ready to be casted. And she looks at you, and then looks at everyone. As soon as your brother passes just that edge of the line of water, she just smiles at everyone and
Wait. Is she just gone? Damn it.
you hear that She's right behind you. Yes.
Why are you helping us?
She's
Didn't say anything.
nothing.
She's just like, kind of hear that a little bit under her breath. Eh.
Can I hear her?
Yeah.
Answer the question. This won't hold forever.
Step into the spell and kind of make sure that he steps in. Anyone that needs healing can also go in there.
You've got like 5 seconds, dog.
Me?
As she is outside of it.
Cast.
And I'm just looking at her. The entire time I'm back to everybody and I'm just looking at her. I'm going, why are you helping us?
There's no need to not help you.
Pass me a D8.
And then I'll speak up and be like, last time you saw me, you were trying to kill me.
Fair point. But he wasn't trying to kill you specifically. Also, you're kind of just a casualty of the situation.
You locked eyes with me and you said, death to Muggles.
Yeah.
Everyone inside of the circle at this time heals for 14 hit points.
Okay.
Roll me
Up to your maximum.
persuasion if you would like.
Persuasion.
As I finish casting the spell, I want to drop to my knees.
Okay.
Like, just full stop. Like, I was
I'm
holding
sorry,
that
I'm
for a
sorry.
minute. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. You.
My wand hurts me when I cast
So-
things.
It does.
17.
17. But the healing kind of like makes up for it a little bit.
It does.
Yeah.
However, like that took some energy out of me.
Mentally, you are pretty tired. The physical, it's weird magic, but the physical aspects, you're fine. But you need sleep so bad. As she looks at you, it was another deal that I made with someone else. I need you to make an impression on the Muggles. So I did.
Impression made.
Yeah.
Can I send another message? But I'm speaking when I send the message, right? So
Yeah,
everybody
you have to
hears
whisper
my
it.
one
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, you have to whisper it.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper and I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna to Omni again. I'm not gonna forget this. You tell me what is needed to repay. Leave it at that.
She looks at you. Just learn. Get stronger. Don't need you.
Thanks. Thanks.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, why did you send 2 of your people after us?
I'm gonna look up at that and say, no. What?
Oh yeah, we don't know about that.
Oh,
There's more to
Yes.
the story than
I made
our
a
side of the
pact
story.
with a different wizard, and I told him the truth. If he were to kill you, he can become very powerful. You are the only thing in his way.
We were.
Yes, specifically. But as so happens to be true, you were the only thing in his way.
Turns out that was right.
Like I said to him, if he could kill you.
I'm gonna laugh and stand up and say, well, isn't that a stroke of fucking luck then? And spike one of my empty vials into the ground so that it shatters.
Okay.
So,
And then
I'm gonna pass Jericho and Sonya's rigs back to them.
As you do that, you whoever is looking at Omni can see that there's a little. She tries to compose herself when you give them their equipment back.
and then I would like to be like,
So she smirked.
so I hear that you made pacts with them, but they still don't even know what that really entails.
Unfortunate, I told you, I will call upon you when I need you.
What does that mean?
Whenever I need you, I will call you. So like a telephone.
so it's permanent.
Unless you want to die,
And if I disobey,
then you die.
And what is your end game?
We got balls.
do I still have 4 candles lit?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck, I can't
We're
rotate my
not
spells.
teenagers
Ah,
in school
yeah.
anymore.
I
We got
can't
balls.
rotate my spells. Damn.
I want to see my people flourish.
Inside check.
I was just about to say it.
Sure. And can I want an insight check on that too, but I'll. What's this?
18.
That's I'm passing.
18, okay.
Oh wait, that's Sonya.
Insight.
Excuse me.
Yes, thank you.
But I want an insight check, but I also want it to be at the cost of my people. 23.
25.
17.
Well, I don't need to. They already high roll.
Okay. But what did you get?
Oh,
I mean, if you're rolling.
bad. 4 pluses.
Okay. So you're not sure? Everyone else seems to be telling the truth. She leans forward, especially she's looking at your brother.
Who are your people?
You, him, and the rest, him too. Not necessarily. Don't wish to kill you. It's time consuming. Takes up too much energy. Not exterminating like the other one.
If the Muggles
What
have
other
their
one?
wish, they'll do it to themselves.
The what? Sorry?
If the Muggles have their wish, they'll do it to themselves.
Yeah.
What
Like-
other one?
Yeah, well, there's 2 other. Well, I need to tell you my entire story. Now, do I?
The first time we met, you
It'd
said
be
you saw
nice.
something in me. What was that about?
You have potential.
Does every magical entity have potential?
No, that's why I'm not giving her a blessing. Or your smelly friend.
Smelly.
Yeah, I should point at you.
I thought she meant.
But,
I just kind of crack my knuckles and go, smelly?
yes. You smell like a dog.
Sure, that's not me.
No, you smell like a wolf. The difference. She kind of like, there's a difference.
Well, I did roll around with biscuits, so I don't know.
Well, if I'm free to go, and you stop interrogating me.
I'm gonna look her in the eye and say, "Thank you. My friends and I appreciate it. The ones and whatnot. I appreciate you replenish. Like, I assume I have my gold back, correct?
Everything's back. Everything.
Cool.
Every little
Everything?
detail. Every little detail of your character sheet is back.
Every little detail. God, music to my fucking ears.
Before she poofs or anything, I'm just gonna say, I'm not sorry for interrogating you. I just don't know you. And every time we meet, we're in your crossfires.
You've made a bad impression.
As she goes to blink out, I say, "Can you be trusted?"
I can be trusted. Yes.
But by
I've
how
made-
many people?
Whoever makes a pact with me, they're the deals on them.
And on you.
If you're
because
the cross paths with
make
someone
pact.
else, let's leave it this way. Whoever is the strongest will survive.
Before
Like
she
thee.
before she leaves, I'm gonna say thank you for helping him.
That's where we're gonna end
Put
the
me in
game.
the game. I mean, don't put me in the maze game.
That's where we're gonna end today's game. Holy crap, guys! Remember how I keep saying like, all right, I used to. I'm used to writing like 6 like key points and
Yeah.
then details, and then we'll get there. So for you guys, I stopped doing that and I started writing 3 key points. We still haven't finished the first one. We keep derailing, and it's awesome.
Is that genuinely a good thing? Like,
It's not good or bad. It's just
We keep
you
going in
guys are
different directions.
driving the story to your whim, and it's fantastic. It's great. I've not had this experience with a lot of people, and it might be that some like just like players that have been here a while, like I know where the DM wants me to go, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go that direction. You guys are just like, fuck it, I'm gonna RP everything. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. A lot of role playing, a lot of
Yeah.
info was shared today.
Yeah.
A lot.
I really
It
hope
was
somebody
fun.
was taking notes.
Nope.
I briefly do, but not.
As yeah.
We just watched.
Yeah,
the
we'll
thing
see.
before
This
we played
video's
the
gonna be
next
edited, put
game.
it YouTube/DreamProductionFilm.
That's what I do. I
Um,
watch it.
I watched before we played the next time.
Okay,
Like,
good.
I remind
Good,
myself.
good. It's usually played the day before the game, just for that. For you
Yeah.
guys can watch it, just in case you missed out on any detail. But alright, thank you. Walls are ready. Adios.
Bye.